Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Era. Today's episode is going to be very different from every other that we've had already, because today's episode is going to cover the Squad League. The Squad League is a 3-on-3 tournament where everybody has a team of players, and these team of players fight each other until the last player is standing. But they have starters, they have hearts, and they have anchors to their team. In other words, one player could technically knock out all three members of an opposing team by themselves. But we will see what happens in today's action. I am very excited to get this tournament started, so let's go ahead and let's find out which teams will be showing up in today's Squad League tournament. The first team we are going to be talking about is a team that actually won the Squad League Championship way back when. Their names are Team Ragnarok! Team Ragnarok, the gods of gods, here they are today to rock you all, and we're going to see who is their members and what they are packing. So, without further ado, we're going to be talking about the starter of Team Ragnarok. We're going to be talking about Brave. Brave is the master of Loki and starts out the duels knocking out as many opponents with his annoying Nordic strategies. The next member that comes in is the heart of Team Ragnarok, and that is Dragon. And Dragon is using the mighty Thor. With his Thor card, he has honestly overpowered most of his opponents, even in the Pro League. So we're going to see how he does in his element in the squad. Without further ado, we're going to be talking about the anchor of the team, the leader of the team. We are talking about Harold, and Harold is going to be using none other than Odon. Team Ragnarok packs a punch. They got all these powerful Nordic combos, and a lot of players do seem to struggle against them, which is why they've won a team championship before. But we're going to see how they do today against all of these random teams. The next team we are going to be talking about is a team full of people that are from the same, let's say club, but I also want to say cult. Everyone, we are talking about Team Orichalcos! Team Orichalcos uses the same field spell in all of their decks, a powerful field spell given to many duelists in the world, but obviously taken away when those duelists were too weak. And yes, the ones I'm talking about are the Orichalcos members, and their team will be made up of three powerful duelists. The first of which is going to be the starter of Team Orichalcos. That would be Alistair. Alistair will be starting for the team, honestly, because they have the most strategic deck, the deck that actually does damage and does burn. The next member that will be coming up is the heart of Team Orichalcos, and the heart of Team Orichalcos is none other than Valon. This man has a lot of pleasantries to show us with his awesome gear deck, and his gear deck is one of the fastest decks there are, thanks to Ultimate Offering. We're going to see how it goes. Not gear, gadget deck. Sorry, gadget deck. Either way, we're going to see how this kid does, and we're going to see if he can carry Team Orichalcos. Because if he can't, then they're going to have to rely on their anchor. And the anchor of Team Orichalcos is none other than Raphael, the master of the Guardian deck. Yes, we're going to see if anyone's going to have to get to Raphael today, and if they do, they're going to have to take down his dreaded Dread Scythe. The next team we are going to be talking about in today's tournament is known as Team Cataclysm. Team Cataclysm is made of a family. Every single one of these characters is part of the same family, and they are the Master of the Graves. Everyone, let us start off with the starter of Team Cataclysm, none other than Odon, Ishtar. Odon Ishtar is going to be a scary member to go up against thanks to his synchro support. But that is not all. We are now going to be talking about the heart of Team Cataclysm. And their heart is none other than Ishizu Ishtar. Ishizu uses a powerful Gravekeeper deck that has served her well in the Pro League. So in the Squad League, she's gonna be just as dangerous. But she is not their leader. There is a member that will be at the end, the anchor of their team, and it's none other than one of the Underground's King of Hells at one point. It's Merrick Ishtar! Merrick is a brutal duelist that literally locks down opponents and locks down their graveyards. His Anubis deck is hard to deal with, but honestly, he's gonna be a threat to everyone here. Whether they're pro duelists, whether they only duel in Squad League, whether they're minor league duelists, it doesn't matter. This man is going to be a threat. The next team we are going to be talking about is actually a team that has won a squad championship in the past. And this team is known as Team Unicorn. The starter of Team Unicorn is Andre, a pro-level duelist that likes to use Synchro Unicorn cards. They all use a beast deck, but Andre is the most balanced of them all. He uses strategies to stop his opponents from summoning big monsters. He uses strategies to summon his own big monsters, and obviously he is going to be a big threat today. But if they get past this big threat, they're going to have to deal with the heart of Team Unicorn, and this man's name is Brio. Brio is the most tactical member of Team Unicorn, using a Banishment Unicorn deck. We're going to see how that works on the main stage. We're going to see how it works today. But if that somehow fails, there is still the heart and soul, the anchor of Team Unicorn, the leader of Team Unicorn, John. And John is the man who has the easiest access to the most powerful of the Unicorn cards. They all share the same synchro support, but they all have differing decks. But John has the easiest time summoning the biggest of the big in their decks. So we'll see if we get to see his Lightning Tricorn. The next team that we are going to be talking about in our tournament is known as Team Apex. Apex is known to have some of the strongest duelists from the past, some that are currently strong, but these were pro-level duelists from a long time ago that decided to team up and become a squad. So, without further ado, let's get into the starter of Team Apex. We're talking about the Master Boxer. We're talking about the Master of Oz. We're talking about Chumley Huffington. Chumley is a very powerful outback duelist with the perfect male form, and he is going to be here punching people out with his burn/beast deck. And honestly, beater deck. He's got Master of Oz. Not many cards can match that card in power. So we'll see how he does as the starter of the team, because honestly, he might be nothing compared to the heart of the team, a former top 5 pro-level duelist. Yes, that's right, everyone. We're talking about Chump Daddy! Chump Daddy is here with his powerful beast deck, and his powerful beast deck has a whole new strategy, so we're going to see how it works in this squad league. But that is not the final member of Team Apex. There is one more character still here. This character is better well known in the Underground League, but she is here today as the anchor of Team Apex. That's right, everyone. We're talking about the Amazoness Master. We're talking about Tanya! Tanya is one of the members of Team Apex thanks to meeting Mr. Huffington way back when. Honestly, she still has a thing for him, so here we are today, and we're going to see how this team does against all the others. This is their first squad appearance. The next team we are going to be talking about is none other than Team Sherry! Sherry is an interesting team as it does not wish to abide by the rules. Technically, she does not break the rules, but she has definitely hindered her team greatly because she does not have a full team. The first member of the team is the starter, Mr. Ellsworth. Yep, this is, I believe, the family butler and just an overall good duelist. We're going to see how Ellsworth does, because if he fails, it's going to be all up to not just the heart, but the anchor of the team, because there are only 2 people on this team. That's right, everyone. Obviously, it's going to be Sherry LeBlanc, a top 10 pro duelist from way back when, and by that I mean like a couple months ago. I'm excited to see this team duel. I don't know how it's going to work with only 2 members, but that's the way she likes it, so that's the way she gets it. Either way, get ready for these crazy duelists. The next team we are going to be talking about is known as Team Evolution. And Team Evolution's starter is none other than Eliza Littlefoot, current low-ranking pro-level duelist. Eliza's Dirac monsters are going to give you a lot of problems due to their fiery nature. And now we're going to get into the heart of Team Evolution. That's right, everyone. It's another Dino duelist. This is a mid-ranking pro-level duelist. This is Rex Raptor. Rex Raptor is one of the most dangerous people on this team, but he is not the anchor. The anchor and leader of Team Evolution is a buddy of Rex Raptor and a former king of game. That's right, everyone. It is Weevil Underwood, the winner of the Illusion Park King of Games Pro Tournament. And now he is here in the squad league with his buddy and his buddy's buddy. So we're going to see how they do today in their first ever squad league fight. But they are not the last team we have to see. The final team we have to talk about in today's Squad League Championship, it's going to be Team New World. Team New World is full of new duelists that have never been seen before. This is their first ever squad league, and no one's ever seen them in any other league up to this point. Their first member, their starter, is known as Lester. Lester's deck is unknown to us, so we have no information. The heart of the team is known as Primo, a person that seems to carry around a real sword and nobody can stop them for some reason. We tried to tell them they couldn't bring it into the venue, but yeah, they kind of drew it, and we were just like, you know what, you do whatever you want, we're walking away now. Doesn't matter, we don't really have much information on this character's deck either. All we know is that they're brand new duelists showing up to today's league. And of course, their leader, their anchor, the team's biggest member, is none other than Jacob. And Jacob, honestly, we have no information on this giant man either. Kind of a creepy team, if I have to be honest with you. Not to be a biased announcer, but what's going on with these 3? I guess it doesn't matter. Here are your teams. These are going to be all the teams we have today. I hope they give us some good duels, and I hope we have a lot of fun watching them duel. I don't know how it's going to go as our first Squad League tournament, but I know who I'm rooting for, and I want to know who you're rooting for in the comments below, or chat, or either way. If you're live in the chat, if you're not, in the comments. Let's get this tournament started real soon. Hello everybody, and welcome to today's tournament. It's me, Cooper, and I am ready to host the first ever squad league of the Master Era. At least the first one that we get to see. This will be a 3-on-3 battle, and the first teams that will be fighting are Team Evolution versus Team Orichalcos. For those of you that do not know, the starters of these teams are the starter of Team Evolution, Eliza Littlefoot, versus the starter of Team Orichalcos, Alistair. So Alistair is going to be fighting Eliza Littlefoot, and we're going to see which one of them is going to win. Are they best of 3? No, it's 1-1, up you lost, 1-2, up you lost, 1-3, up you lost. This team wins. 1-1, oh you lost, 1-2, oh you lost, 2-2, oh you lost, 3-2, oh you lost, 3-3, oh you lost. That's how it works. Simple enough. I hope you're ready. So yes, the first duel is going to be Eliza Littlefoot, because it is Team Evolution versus Team Orichalcos. So just give me 1 second. Here we go. Now you could see them on your screen. Alistair is ready to go. Eliza Littlefoot is ready to go. I am very excited, and I just hope that they give us some good duels today. But we are not going to be starting the first duel for 2 minutes, so don't be afraid. You know, get your predictions in. You might as well. They're on the screen. And everyone's basically here early today, so that's freaking awesome. This will be the shortest tournament. Well, honestly, we'll see about that. Eliza is with an E, as you could see. The tournament's either going to be really short or really long, depending on if the team gets swept or if a team goes hard. If a team goes hard both ways, then it could go either way. So before we start, are you guys going for Team Evolution or are you guys going for Team Orichalcos? Team Evolution has a lot of pro-level duelists. Team Orichalcos has a mix and match. They have underground duelists. They have pro-level duelists. They have Alistair, who I believe has only been in one tournament before. We have Team Cataclysm in the future. We're going to be watching Team Unicorn. We're going to watch Team New World. We got Team Sherry. And of course, we got Team Apex with the Chump. All right. But I'm excited to see who's going to win. We're going to start this tournament in 1 minute. I'm sorry the intro had to be so short today, but I had like no time to work on it. I'm going to look behind the scenes. I'm going to be real with you guys. I had 1 day to work on that intro because Luigi's Mansion came out, Monkey Ball came out. Monkey Ball is a 4-player series, so I had to play with my friends on their schedule. We had a lot of work to do this week. This has been a very busy week. But I'm just excited to show off a whole new style of dueling. And I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are really hyped to see what a 3-on-3 is going to look like. Unless, you know, they get swept today. If Eliza or Alistair sweeps the whole team, then I'll feel sad. Because that means there is a chance that we might not see a character duel today, even if they are in today's tournament. That is a possibility. But let's go ahead and let's get this started. It is time for Eliza to fight Alistair, and this is the first duel of the squad league. The loser of the duel gets knocked out and will be replaced by a member of their team. It goes starter, heart, anchor. Those are the 3 members of the team. Eliza is the starter with her, what are these called again? Dirac deck, her Dirac deck. She is Team Evolution. Alistair is the starter of Team Orichalcos. Iron Call is a nice combo. You get the double shredder for 3,200 damage. A very good play. In 1 play, you've done 3,200 damage. You have a trap card backing you up. Amazing play by Alistair. Pot of Greed, very nice as well. Let's see if Pot of Greed can help. Somewhat help. I guess if you can get that tuner onto the field, it'll really help. But it kind of depends on what Alistair combos into. Unless they get a 3rd shredder. No, but there is a new trap card, so be scared. There is a new trap card. Interesting card for later. And we're going to go ahead and do it. Card Trooper does die, but that does give him a draw, so there's something. Pot of Greed, or Jar of Greed is very nice. Alistair is going to have to deal with all these monsters. Granted, that new monster cannot attack this turn. Next turn it can, though, so be scared. Eliza has turned this duel around. The life points are about the same now, and she has full field advantage. That's a Blast Juggler. That's a Shredder. You had 2 Call the Haunted? What are you doing? Wait, you had 2 Call of the Haunted? Why did you summon Blast Juggler? No, no, no. You need to explain yourself. Why did you summon Blast Juggler? AI, make sense, please. My brain can only handle so much. I don't know. You had a better monster to summon in your hand. And then again, why'd you even summon in attack mode anyway? There was no point. Alright, that card's like, you know what? I'm just going to bring back this card. We're going to get a Synchro Summon. It looks like Alistair, the starter of Team Orichalcos, is going down. Jirak Giganoto is here, and everything is too damn strong. Only a Dark Hole can change this. So, you know what? That does... I think that buys you a turn. As much as I'd hate to say it, I believe that does buy you a turn. Alright, we're going to do it again. It does not work that way. You got one more turn to try and get Dark Hole, which is technically 2 draws because of that effect. Let's see if they do get it. No, that... Okay, cut it. I think Eliza of Team Evolution is going to get the first W of the day. Fossil Dig comes through. We have another Jirak monster. It's another tuner monster. These cards are so strong. Can anyone match Eliza's power today? Look at them. 5,000 attack. 5,000 attack. Every single one of these monsters are rocking 5 God Dragon stats. Eliza Littlefoot will be taking the first W of the day, knocking out Team Orichalcos starter. So obviously, I'm going to need to move a little faster today, and you guys are just going to have to live with the fact that I can't do that. Alistair is gone, so we're going to go ahead and move into the next member of their team. Let's see, Alistair. Valon. Valon is the next member. So now that we have Valon ready to go, it's Eliza versus Valon in duel number 2. Don't worry, Alistair's face will leave your screen as soon as I find it. Valon is the second member of the squad. The heart of the squad is here to save the day. Alright, we have a good old Jirak monster with a huge... Every time she gets the field spell, you're in trouble. But that field spell matches it, and that's a gadget of green. I don't think it matters, but it is a gadget of green. Oh, wow. I don't think that was worth, given that her monster just special summons a new one. You know, I'm going to go with it. Yeah, that was not worth it all. Good. No, Valon. Team Orichalcos is cracking today. At least Alistair started good. He just couldn't do anything about the power disadvantage. Valon, on the other hand, threw away everything for no reason. Oh, no. Ultimate offering? Technically an infinite supply of monsters. But none of those monsters, because of the field spell, can defeat the Jiraks. Not a single one of those monsters can beat the Jiraks due to the field spell being that annoying. Why did you set it, not letting you draw more cards? Interesting. He might have a backup one, that's why. If you had Ultimate Offering, if you had just saved Limiter Removal, you would have won the duel. I'm just saying. I'm right? If they had just saved Limiter Removal, they would have won the duel guaranteed. But the AI said no. Go ahead, Eliza. He seems to be doing horribly today. We have ourselves a tribute. An attack goes through. Easy kill. Let's keep going. Attack more. This monster's going to bounce back. The only support. What is that? Oh! Ho, ho, ho! Talk about a comeback play. There's no tuners. She has no tuners. Oh, boy. All right. We got some trouble here. Green gadgets coming through. It looks like Team Orichalcos does have something here. Valon is not leaving. If you want to check out the card's name, its name is Powerhold the Moving Fortress. Or Moving Battery. Whatever, it's a gadget card. That's all I know. Alright, Molten Destruction isn't enough because that card just has way too big of a stat. His life points are quite low, but not enough to end the duel. Oh, the boss monster is here, everybody. And with the boss, they're going to start destroying cards and start just wiping out the field. 1,700 damage is done for. What else we got? You're done. You did get a tuner, but it's too damn late. Oh, that card can come back? Thank God for that. Wait, does that mean the tuner survives? Uh-oh. The tuner survived. What does the tuner surviving imply? Is there a chance? Or is it over? It's over. I don't think any of your monsters... Why did you do that to yourself? I mean, you still lose. Okay! Valon with the W. This man is going to do it. This man is going to do it. He's popped the monster. He's going in. The direct attack has happened. Eliza has fallen to freaking Valon in a very clutch duel. That was pretty hype. That was a pretty good duel. So, we're now going to move on to the heart of Team Evolution. When Eliza falls, Rex Raptor must rise. So let's go find Rexy. Alright, it's been a while since I've looked around here. Rex, there he is. Alright. Rex Raptor is on your screen. Let me go find Eliza, and then we'll get Rex Raptor to take her place. Alright, Rex Raptor is here. Yep, Orichalcos says you had to attack the big monster. Not the smallest monster. It had to be one of the bigger ones. Orichalcos once again. This time it's going to be the gold gadget. Oh, God, it's a good... Oh, no, hold up. You know what? That actually works. The problem with this play is that Rex has nothing, whereas the opponent is guaranteed to have cards. So, Rex, are you going to fail your team right now, or are you going to think of something? Don't you dare special summon Gillosaurus when there's no point. I would set it. You just special summon Gillosaurus when there's no point. Good job. Proud of you. Oh, yeah, look what you've done. Look what you've done to yourself. You're dead. You're dead, sir. You're failing your team. Oh, it's the boss monster. Oh, it's a good monster, too. Anyone that likes Team Evolution, you might as well leave the room. Oh, you definitely need to leave the room. This is it. Valon is carrying Team Orichalcos on his back right now. Rex is lucky to be alive. Rex, you idiot. Why would you special summon when there was no reason to? Oh, it's his classic card, but what's the point? It doesn't matter. You're getting wrecked, Rex Raptor. Get him out of here. And yes, that means that Team Evolution is down to their last member. Valon has done it again. Will the former King of Games, will Weevil Underwood come up clutch? Or is Valon knocking them all out? Weevil Underwood is ready. Valon is ready. Let's freaking go. It's all up to Weevil to save the day. Weevil's hand could be better. Could be... Actually, no. It has an equip spell, so it could be worse. You set a spell card, which could get harpies, and then you lose everything. Very bad play by Weevil. Orichalcos once again. Golden Gadget once again. Golden Gadget once again. The attack goes through, but Pinchopper wanted to die. That is correct. Rex and Weevil both have the seal as well. Alright, we have ourselves a little baby monster there. That's whatever. You do you. Armored B is not bad. Armored B does have a use. Alright, we're going to put it on her. Kind of a strange put, but that's fine. And playing passively is fine. Remember, she cannot attack due to the seal of Orichalcos' effect. Until there's a weaker monster on the field, those two are untouchable. This is a lock. Alright, the attack goes through. The attack goes through. Dark Hole! No! Weevil loses everything! Weevil legitimately lost everything. All he's got is an Armored B. This is looking super good. Alright, green gadget brings out a red gadget. That is super scary. Red gadget brings out a yellow gadget. Are we done yet, or are you just going to bully? And you're going to bully. This kid's done for. This kid's done for. I stand by what I just said. Alright. Make your last pathetic play, Weevil. Oh, that's a top deck. I would not have equipped it to that monster, but whatever. That is a top deck. Weevil summons the ultimate ultimate bug, the strongest bug in existence. It's the Pug Moth. Perfectly ultimate Great Moth has risen. He has risen to stop this. He's trying to keep his team alive, but there's just so many freaking cards. He has to tear through this wall of gadgets. But the Pug Moth is here. It's going to be extremely difficult to overpower this card. That card can pop. The boss versus boss, and I'm going to say it, Valon's boss was better. We're probably going to... Look, if that card couldn't do it, then what else can Weevil do? Weevil lost everything. Valon is carrying Team Orichalcos. He almost lost... Remember when he almost lost to Eliza by 800 life points? Damn. Damn. Eliza could have stopped all of this. Pot of Greed, here we come. Pot of Greed gets without any equips or without any plays. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're just going to pop it. It's going to be over. I'm sorry, folks. Team Orichalcos is going to be moving forward. Let's get Team Evolution out of our sight. Team Evolution has fallen. Okay, give me 1 second to get rid of the faces. Let's go check out who's next in the bracket. So we did not see every member of Team Orichalcos there. The heart of Orichalcos carried their team to semifinals. The next duel is going to be Team Cataclysm versus Team Ragnarok. The first member of Team Cataclysm is none other than Odon Ishtar. Odon is going to be battling the starter of Team Ragnarok, and the starter of Team Ragnarok is known as Brave. It is Brave versus Odon. Let's go ahead and let's get these duels started. I hope you're excited. Let me get this going. I got to go find their faces real quick. Deck 1, that means Odon's on this side, and Brave is on the other side. I apologize, I just need a little time. There they are. There we go. Nope, you need every single bet, Jason. All of them, not the team names. I mean, technically, if you don't, since you can, I get what you mean. You mean like Team Blank versus Team Blank, and then you just say that team won. Yeah, you know what? You could do that. You could do that for every duel. That makes sense. You don't, because you're not going to be able to see the names ahead of time, and there's no way you remember that intro that you didn't watch anyway. So yes, definitely. You could just put Team Cataclysm versus Team, it might be hard to spell Cataclysm. Team Cataclysm versus Team Ragnarok. And then every time one of those members win, you just give it to that team. Oh wow, he already got his Cathedral of Nobles. That's really good. Team Cat. Okay, we got ourselves Giant Germ. Giant Germ's going to do its job. Odon is stacking up the field. Odon's looking pretty strong. Mystical Beast of Circuit already here. Harpies is brutal, but the trap card still works. Wait, that was a terrible use of that trap card. I guess it doesn't technically matter. Yeah, it would double its original stats anyway. Monster Reborn, interesting to use that card. Lots of germs on the field. Now, are we going for a synchro or are we going for your boss monster? We're going for the boss monster, Mystical Beast of Circuit. And of course, those stat raises do not last. So that means next turn, you're over. All right, attack goes through, 500 burn. Attack goes through, 500 burn. Odon's doing quite well, life point wise. Field advantage is a little close, but it seems fine. The Beast of Circuit has risen. Dark Droid can nerf monsters, and that monster will get properly nerfed. Another trap card, and no! It took your stats! The Mystical Beast has fallen, but Dark Droid will take out the last of the Nordic cards. So, Brave, it's not hard to beat 1200, but let's see if you can do it. Premature Burial. Premature Burial brings back a card. This card says, hey, here's a Nordic Relic card you could probably use. Hey, here's a Nordic Monster card. Hey, here's a Nordic Monster card. Okay. Is that Mimir? Damn. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. Now that Team Evolution is gone, anybody that was on Team Evolution, who is the new team you're rooting for? Is it one of these two teams? Is it Team New World? Is it Team Apex? Is it Team Sherry? And there's one more team, but I'm focused on this duel. All right, so far so good. Wall of Illusion will keep them alive. Okay, we are going to have a Synchro Summon. It looks like good old Odon has begun. Team Cataclysm makes the first Synchro Summon of the day, and it does get a little animation. Attack goes through, and it's going to start gaining stats. Random Gamer, thank you for subbing for 20 months. Over almost 2 years of this. I really do appreciate that. All right, here we go. We're going to see what she... Oh, Pot Ogre. That is nice. And that is level... That's it. That's Loki. That's Loki! Oh, shit! The starter of Team Ragnarok has summoned Loki, the Lord of the Aesir. Loki is on your field with 3,300 attack points. A massive beast of a synchro. Sad they don't get animations, but I guess I understand. Alright, Jargreed immediately. Honestly, pretty necessary. Dark Druid can nerf, but only for 800. It's not enough. And Trap Card. Damn. Even Mimir took out Dark Druid. Plague Spreader's like, I'm not leaving you alone. I will not leave you alone. Alright, keeping yourself in the duel very... Oh, it did not keep you in the duel. And just like that, Brave knocks out the first member of Team Cataclysm. Not surprising, seeing as this team in the past has won a Squad League tournament before. So we are now going to be moving on to the heart of Team Cataclysm. And the heart of Team Cataclysm is none other than Ishizu Ishtar. Ishizu is going to be a big threat, and we're going to see how she does against Brave. Ishizu's going to be fighting for her goddamn life. The team's already at a disadvantage. All right, she could get real. Oh my god, she could get the field spell and Royal Tribute. It is a possibility. We all see it. All right, Necro Valley, one of the most devastating field spells there are. Monster Born used now, very smart. Necro Valley is used. That card is used. Are we going to use Royal Tribute or not? Maybe they wait till the main phase 2. Just in case they search for cards off of weird effects we don't know about. Alright, Mystic Tomato will hold field for now. That is the Tuner Monster. Uh-oh. Royal Tribute! He lost 2 monster cards! Alright, there's only one Speller Trap in that hand. Royal Tribute's brutal. Harpies! No! Never mind. That's even more brutal. Necro Valley being gone means they lose a lot of stats. The attack goes through, and technically that's not enough. No, the trap is enough. They crash. They totally crash, and that does summon tokens. Granted, these tokens don't make the proper level, but they're close. They just need a Mimir, and they can summon Loki. The War of Top Decks. Ishizu's in trouble. Assailant needs to get rid of this tuner. The tuner threat is gone. The Top Deck Wars have begun, and it looks like Ishizu's good at them. All right, what about you? How good are you? That's a pretty good card. It's ties and stats. It gets you a Nordic weapon, and now you're strong enough to defeat her. The Top Deck Wars have flipped right around. Ishizu is sweating. Holy crap. Oh my god, the Top Deck Wars! Who's gonna win? Dark Hole is the best Top Deck ever! Will he draw another monster, or will it be a spell or trap? Okay, she can do it if she could draw a monster. Alright, that's a good one. That's a really good one. She summons Odon. Odon goes in for the 1-2. It's pretty good, but let's see if Brave can make a comeback. That's really good too. It searches a Nordic monster. That's a really good Nordic monster, as it gets you to something you could actually use. Case in point. And yes, Odon will fall like he did in this tournament already. But there, I would not have searched for that. That is not something I would have searched for. AI is not doing so good. That is a hell of a save. Never mind, this might work. I take it back. This might work. That's a tuner. And we all know how... Oh my god. That deflected damage was massive. It dropped Brave below half. All right, with the... That's a good top deck. Holy crap. And the boss of bosses has risen. This is their strongest card. Ooh, that hurts. That is going to hurt. This is their boss monster. Ishizu has their strongest card on the field. 2,500 stats is not bad. Level 10 monster. You know what? She got a Dark Hole. It was his turn, and the monster you bounce back was dangerous because it searches. And they're stronger than they once were. You know what? You need Gravekeeper's Spy or Gravekeeper's Guard. Can the top deck wars continue, or will she lose right now? That's not terrible. That is not terrible if you aren't dumb and you don't search for a tribute. Okay, you're fine. They did not top deck a monster. They did not top deck a monster. That's not terrible, but it's not good enough. That was a terrible choice. It was a bad choice when you really needed a defensive monster like Spy. Oh. What? Wait, what? Ishizu, what are you doing? What was that? Who told you to do that? Oh no. Oh no. Why would you do that? Son of a bitch. Okay, she had everything she needed and she did nothing with it. Brave is sweeping Team Cataclysm. In fact, it's all up to the anchor of Team Cataclysm to save the day. And we all know the anchor is none other than Merrick Ishtar. So Merrick either saves the day or this is going to be a really fast tournament. Are we about to see the Brave sweep? We're not even going to get to see Thor. It's just going to be Loki today. All right, well, we got ourselves the... Why is Mimir getting the buff? Okay, another weird play, but I'll just live with it. Mystic Tomato actually is a good play. No, you're not going to go for it? I guess that's fine. Gilgirth is good. Merrick Ishtar holds field for now. Lots of back row. Lots and lots of back row. No Thor, no Odin. This is Brave's first tournament in the Master Era, and they're doing great. Mystic Tomato comes through. Mystic Tomato destroys Mimir. That will give them draw power, which is always nice. And 1,800 damage from the Gilgirth. You gotta love it. Alright, you got anything else you want to show the class? No, you do not. Okay, Brave is struggling. I did not realize their weakness was an 1,800 attack point monster. What's going on here? I'm sorry, did you not? You have Supply Squad. Did you not draw your 1,500 attack point monster that gets you the Nordic arms? Are you not gonna... How did you sweep Ishizu and Odon when you can't even fight Merrick? And you're locked now. No special summons allowed, even though that card has an effect to special summon from the hand. Alright, Brave must be exhausted. He got completely wrecked by Merrick. That was not even a duel. That was not even a duel. Well, it looks like Dragon has to get up. He's like, what the... Brave, how'd you lose to these losers? How did you lose to these losers? They don't even know about squad dueling. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of Brave and put Dragon in his position. Let's get Dragon on the board. Alright, Brave, Dragon, Brave. Looking for their faces. Odon, Merrick, Primo, Brave, Dragon. There he is. Okay, there we go. Let's do it. So, Dragon is here with the mighty Thor, and Merrick is still the only member on Team Cataclysm left, fighting for their lives. Alright, Merrick, do your best. Giant Germ's good, Mystic Tomato's good, both are good starts. And Dragon, show him the power of the heart of Team Ragnarok. The heart of Team Ragnarok summons Garm, Bloody Garm, in order to bounce back the card to the hand, which is not... Oh, it is effective. That is a... Yep, that is a play. Okay. It looks pretty good. Merrick is... oh, that's a good top deck. Yuragido gets a special summon during the battle phase. Yes. You're not the only one that could summon a bunch of monsters in one turn. Granted, you just crashed due to that trap. No, you did not. I apologize. You get to keep the Gilgirth. However, that card wanted to die just to reset this idea. Not bad. Okay. Doing pretty good. Set, pretty scared. Mystic Tomato would probably be your best bet right now. That's not bad either if you want to stop special summons. Call of the Haunted comes through. Gyaragido comes back. Mystic Tomato is back, and the attacks may begin. Doubling that monster's defense is quite annoying. And Gilgirth is going to do it again with Yuragido. They're teaming up to do this much. And the attack. Oh my god, you're a jerk. I don't like you. Dragon, how could you? Okay, Nimble is here. And Trap Card will do what it always does. They're like, hey, I have 1800 attack all of a sudden. But all that really does is search. So unless you have a better trap, you don't have any monsters. You need tuners. You need tuners, buddy. That's not a bad... Okay, that's not a bad card to top deck. The Giant Germs are going aggressively. That's kind of interesting. The heal is annoying, but at the same time, this guy has no hands, so he's not in a good spot. He hasn't really taken any damage, but he's not... Oh, no. Okay. The Giant Germs will now fight whatever dragon may have. Monster Reborn brings back the... Oh, you wanted the Gilgirth that badly? You really wanted that card that badly? All right, 500 burn. There we go. And a new Giant Germ, but I think we're going to see a tribute. And once they do this tribute, I don't think Dragon's odds of winning are going to be very good. Yeah, Merrick got the Vanity on the field. That is really scary. Brave went ham, and now Merrick's like, oh, god damn it. You're going to make me do it? Beats Brave. Is Merrick going for the reverse sweep? The anchor reverse sweep? End of Anubis would be insane. Oh my god, the graveyard is locked. The graveyard can't even have effects anymore. So not only is there no special summon, but there's no graveyard. You can't do anything. You can use hand effects. That's about it. Harpies, that does nothing. Doesn't matter. You're done. Dragon gets destroyed. Merrick, between two duels, has only taken 800 damage. In 2 full duels, Merrick has only taken 800 damage. That is actually insane. Now we are going to be going into the Anchor versus Anchor battle. It's Anubis versus Odon. Who is going to win? Well, actually, it's technically Harold. His name is Harold, but that's fine. Harold versus Merrick. This will be the last duel of these two teams. Harold versus Eric. Anchor versus Anchor. Not a terrible hand, but not the best hand. There's no tributes, no combos. Interesting start for Harold. They can go Mystic Tomato if they want to have that battle. Weird that they didn't normal summon. That was actually, I'm going to say it, that's a bad play, not normal summoning. Because now you can't... Oh, there's the tuner. I would be scared. Their tuner is the best out of all the tuners. And you get to search. Summoner Monk, interesting play. Oh no. Oh no! In the last duel, Odon has risen, the father of the Aesir. This is going to be insane. Yuragido's like, oh, hell no. Hell no, I'm not fighting you. Merrick has to take down the father of the Aesir. This is going to be an insane duel. Curse of Anubis! The father has 0 defense. Oh no, but he'll just come back, right? There's plenty of Nordics in the grave. As long as there's a Nordic in the grave, you just come back. Oh my god, Odon is back. Merrick has to keep fighting, and he gets to draw a card. 5 subs from Random Gamer, the kindness of this person. And we got another tuner, and we got a 4,800 attack stat. And until the end of the turn, he's unaffected by spells and traps. Granted, Mystic Tomato still works, but your life points will suffer. Merrick is up against one of the strongest cards in the game, though I have seen Merrick go ham against cards like Raphael before. So let's see if he can find a way. So, well, you know what? They'll come back, so I would say don't do it. All right, New Doria comes through, and you're doing it. Oh, my God. Odin, I think there's still Nordic cards in the grave, or is there? There isn't. You needed the Ascent. Oh, but Call the Haunted still works, so yeah, there's that. And he's coming back again. You said he can't come back. He just did. And now he's going in. Mystic Tomato is dead. The search is good. Oh my God, that card's dead. Yeah, what the hell? That didn't stand a chance. No matter what, he will always come back. Merrick's life points are in a really tough spot. Merrick is saving Dark Hole, which I actually can appreciate. I'm not mad. I think that's interesting. Nordic. Okay, you keep giving him the arms, but that doesn't work on him. And Fiendish Chain. Before he becomes unaffected by spells and traps, he is affected by a trap. Good play. Odin is no longer usable. Odin is just a cute face right there. Doesn't know what to do with himself. And there's a bunch of New Dorias just waiting. Fiendish Chain is going to just sit there. Giant Germ exists in attack mode for some reason. I mean, yeah, you could destroy some stuff. Yeah, you got rid of Tyr. That's fine. Okay, are you going to try and get rid of Odin, which honestly would only bring him back stronger? I would say that's a misplay. I would call that a misplay. All right, Odin gets rid of the Ascent card so it can come right back. Odin comes back, which means you get a Jar of Greed. And because of this, your life points are at risk. You're in a bad, bad spot, Merrick. Let's see what happens. Unaffected by spells and traps this turn. 3,000 damage. Merrick is barely in the duel and cannot use New Doria's effect. Team Cataclysm is looking like they're cooked. Granted, Merrick had to carry everyone today, and he did great, but it does look like he's cooked. Especially since weird to even do this when you don't have enough life points. He's done. Merrick just misplayed himself into the grave. Well, I guess technically he didn't, but his life points are too low. So yeah, what was the point of that? All right, that's yes. Yes, you could have just Dark Holed into a Monster Reborn, but this is what we're doing instead. Because me. GG. Merrick's an idiot. The Team Ragnarok will definitely be moving forward thanks to the power of Odin. Merrick took out 2 of their members but lost to the Anchor. He was not ready to deal with Odin. All right. That is the end of this battle. Team Cataclysm has fallen. So Team Evolution and Team Cataclysm are now out. The next people fighting will be known as Team Sherry versus Team New World. At least Merrick fought back. Good point. Team Sherry versus Team New World. Team Sherry, for those of you that haven't remembered, is the only team that only has 2 members. By design. So let's go ahead and find Team Sherry. Where the hell are they? It's harder to find them because there's only 2 members, so that makes sense. I did find Lester of Team New World at least, so there's that. Okay, and there we go. The first fighters from both teams are known as Lester and Ellsworth. We're going to find their faces, and then we're going to start the duel. Lester is going to be down here. Ellsworth is going to be up there. Let's see these characters go at it, and let's see which one deserves to move forward. The only person that Sherry trusts is her butler, apparently. All right, Mr. Team New World, let's see some cards. Ellsworth is going to go first by just setting. Okay, we got ourselves a card. That is fine. This card gets you a card, sure. It has an effect as well. It popped that monster. That monster's being popped. Summons the boss. That's it. The boss is on the field, everybody. Say hello to the Mech Lord Emperor Skeel. And they both special summon a monster, but Getsu Fuma is not going anywhere. So Ellsworth is going to need to find a way to destroy Skeel right now. And they're going to summon a monster. And they're going to summon a monster. Is he going for his boss monster? It's possible. He's synchro summoning for his boss monster. The strongest card in his deck. The Driven Daredevil. The Driven Daredevil does defeat Skeel by 200. And then Getsufuma is unwilling to attack the other monster. Which means it may have an effect. Card Trooper has risen in order to toss some cards, and now they're going to start attacking. That card did want to die, and let's see why. Interesting reason to die. Alright, well, so far Ellsworth is carrying thanks to his synchro monster, the Driven Daredevil. And Exile Force used as an aggressive monster is quite strange, but whatever. 2,000 damage from the Driven Daredevil, but that does give you a Jar of Greed, giving you a field spell, I believe. I do not know. I've seen a few of these cards back in the anime and a few of them back in our Tag Force series, but this one, I don't know what it does technically. Call the Haunted gets used. Call the Haunted summons this card. And there we go. No, their decks are quite different. Obviously, they have the same base level 4 monsters, but other than that, their decks are quite different. That cut the monster's attack in half, but then you didn't attack them. Is it a permanent decrease? It's not a permanent decrease. So is there some reason they couldn't attack Driven Daredevil, or am I crazy? It destroys the monster that attacks it. Interesting. So Daredevil's like, I want to die. Kill me, and I will kill you back. Is that Skeel? Uh-oh. I think that's Skeel. I think that's Skeel. Skeel is the boss monster for a reason. It loves synchro monsters. It's been absorbed. The Driven Daredevil has been absorbed. We got a problem, folks. Oh, no. Daredevil can't die by battle. It can get devoured, though, and Skeel devoured it. We're going to get a new one. All right, refresh, baby, refresh. Let's get a little more Driven. We got a new Daredevil in defense. Can Skeel eat twice? Is Skeel really hungry today? Because it looks like Ellsworth doesn't understand. Ellsworth, you're only making this worse. And that is it. With exact damage, get that kid some DP. There is 7,000. There is game. Ellsworth had no chance against Skeel. So now we are going to... Yes, we are going to move on to the last... We're already on the anchor! Oh no! We are already on the anchor of Team Sherry. Sherry herself. Sherry LeBlanc is here, and Sherry LeBlanc will be dueling. Hopefully she can do something, because Ellsworth is all we are. Ellsworth is all she had. Alright. Come on, Sherry. We believe in you. Sherry begins the duel by adding a level 6 wind beast monster to her hand. And then sets. Okay, Card Trooper will be first. Card Trooper hits a bunch of cards, and that's one of the cards you want to hit. But there was no target. Attack goes through. That goes fine. Now let's see what you got. Team Sherry's got him. Okay, instant synchro summon. Everyone say hello to Chevalier de Fleur. I am going to mispronounce some of these things. And we're going to go ahead and start attacking, but Magic Cylinder, no, not against the Chevalier. You do not. She negates one spell or trap card effect, I believe. Or something like that. Alright, Magic Cylinder is destroyed. The damage is good. Card Trooper does let you draw a card. That is one of the good cards. And that monster is too strong. Okay. Let's see what we got now. We have ourselves a card that gets you a core, it looks like. And the core card is going to get you a field spell, it looks like. And the field spell does what exactly? You throw away a card, you destroy the core, you use the core. Okay, you use the spell, you use the field spell. I don't know what's happening. Alright, Skeel is already here, and Skeel should be feared. The field spell being destroyed lets you get a Skeel to your hand. That is not good. And the Chevalier has been devoured. And with it, they're allowed to normal summon another monster. And there is an effect in the grave trying to save the day. It just popped itself. but negated the turn's battle phase. Okay. Interesting. What else can you do? Alright, all you could do is add one Noble Knight monster and pray. And that Noble Knight monster can fuse, so the good news is she fused. The bad news is her fusion isn't as strong as her synchro, because the fusion can't be devoured, but it's just not as strong. Granted, you could synchro, but that's a worse idea. Synchro summoning against this opponent is not a good idea. Chevalier de Fleur is a cool card. I like the card. We'll deal with the second. You need to kill that skill. Okay, you're smart enough to kill skill. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe she is cooking. There is a chance for Sherry LeBlanc. That was a great play. Dark Hole, negate it. Maybe it's only during the battle phase. I do not know. Okay, not so good then. Both these characters are left with nothing except, well, she has a hand, so we'll see what her hand ends up doing. Okay, a Noble Knight, a Poly, yes sirree. We are going to fuse. We put together two monsters, and we get Centaur Mina. And with Centaur Mina, we get ourselves a level 2. And with that, we synchro summon up. Only during Sherry's turn, thank you very much. Chevalier de Fleur comes through, and that means 2,700 damage is going in. It looks like she is ready to fight. She is a hell of an anchor when she doesn't even lose to cards that counter synchros. That's it. That looks like a bad top deck, unless they can use itself. Oh, it searches. That's a problem. And what about you? Oh, and what about you? Oh, wait. That's no good. Alright, that searched for a trap card at least. And that card gets you a skill. That's the last skill in the deck. Sherry LeBlanc takes the first damage she's taken in this duel. I know it took a long time, but it finally happened. So now that that's happened, what will you actually do, Sherry? Sherry's giving up. Monster Reborn is very scary. Trap card activates. Revealing 3 cards, they get 1 back apparently, 2 back. Oh, they get all of them back. Okay, field spell lets you summon. No Monster Reborn being used. That's kind of strange in my opinion, but I will just live with it. Sherry LeBlanc reveals her card. By doing so, she gets a level 6 monster, or level 3 monster. Interesting. And the level 3 monster adds 1 life. Oh, is this the fusion one? Are they going to try again? This is the fusion one. This is the last one. The last fusion in the deck, everybody. Centaur Mina. It does tie with skill, and this is the last skill. And, okay, what is this? Okay. Whoa, we have a massive synchro summon. Level 10 synchro. It's Baron de Fleur. And now, with this card, we're going to start popping. We're going to start beating. Sherry is fighting for her team's life. No. I negate you. That's right. Also destroy. Also effect. Also destroy. And just like that, Lester has only 1 card left. 500 life points to his name. Lester, how will you do this? You will give up. Makes sense. I would give up too. Especially when she could just negate. Alright, TT is gone. That is not a card you want to see in attack mode. That is not a card. Why is a 0 attack point monster in attack mode? Why? You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare. Okay, I was gonna say, you need to put it in defense mode now. Thank you. Holy crap, you're trying to give me a heart attack, Sherry. What's going on with you? Pot of Greed, hell of a card to draw. Okay, that's... You know, AI will be AI. I don't know what to tell you. Monster Reborn comes through. Card Trooper is the choice. I don't think throwing away cards is going to help you in this case. But you could do whatever you think is the right thing to do. We're going to go ahead and destroy your card. Card Trooper gets destroyed to draw a card. This card says you could special summon, and that is the best you could do. There is no more skill. All 3 skills are in the grave. Dark. Did you just Dark Hole? To destroy Necroflora, right? Hold up. Okay, there you go. And Sorcerer de Flor is on the field. We're stealing any monster and using that monster for tribute, and that monster says thank you. That is it. It took her a minute because the opponent counters synchros, but she still has done it. And that is good. So let us go ahead and get into the next fight. The last member of Team Sherry, Sherry, is now going to be taking on, I believe, Primo. Primo is the heart of Team New World. So let's see. Primo is up here. So let's go ahead and get Primo, and let's watch these two go at it. I'll go find Primo's face as we speak. There we go. Primo is ready to duel, surprised by Sherry's victory. She does. Alright, so Primo, how are you going to play this duel? You got Pot of Greed. That's a hell of a start. And there goes the attack. And that attack gets rid of Necroflora by battle, so no big deal. Alright, Necroflora will come back. If it goes into defense mode, that was an amazing play. Amazing play by Sherry LeBlanc, summoning out Sorcerer de Flor. And now we have ourselves, are we going for a fusion again? Alright, it looks like we're going to get an easy fusion really quickly. I don't think any tuners are in the grave yet, so that's not going to be an option, but Centaur Mina is here. Monster Reborn brings back Noble Knight Joan. Alright, attack goes through, and that is a play. Now you have to deal with me. Alright, if you don't know what that card is Mech Lord Emperor Wiesel, wait for it, Synchro Absorption. Okay. Card Trooper will crash with good old Noble Knights. Noble Knight's like, well, I'm not leaving. I'd rather throw away way better cards and just go back to the hand. And there goes another attack. This card tries to stop it. This card tries to... What just happened? It negated the effect, but you got rid of yourself, so... Not really... Oh, hello. Hello there. You are a problem. Holy crap. Okay, the boss monster is summoned. His level 10 boss is here. Everyone say hello to Mech Lord Astro Dragon Triskelion. We got a problem. We got a problem for Team Sherry. The attack is here. The attack is Eden. Yep. Baron is Eden, by the way. That just happened to be the monster. Also, it attacks again. So, now that Baron is gone, I don't like her odds. I really don't. I mean, obviously, she was already against an opponent that had her, but that was a hell of a card to just get. The attack goes through. The attack goes through. 1400 damage. Not the best, but it'll have to do. Okay, we're going to special summon this guy. That is not looking good to be you. I feel bad for any Team Sherry fans right now. It does not look like it's a good time to be a Sherry fan. Call the Haunted comes out. Call the Haunted. You know, Sorcerer is not bad. But without Baron, I don't like your odds. Yep, another attack. Without Baron, I do not like her. Oh, well, it's gone already. It's been eaten. She took down Lester only to find out Primo is not the same as Lester. And they're only the heart of Team New World. Alright, this is the end of the duel. I can see it from a mile away. They throw away 3 cards they don't care about. They use a trap card to put 3 cards back in their hand. Sherry did her best, but honestly, this guy was better than Lester. This guy's a bigger problem than Lester. The attack goes in. Wiesel's like, you know, you can do piercing this turn, but only this turn. Also, you have 8700 attack. Holy shit! And Primo knocks out Team Sherry. All right, not bad from Primo. The heart of Team New World is going to be unstoppable. So let's go ahead and let's see if, or who's up next in our bracket. Give me 1 second. There should only be one more match of round 1. The last match of round 1 is going to be Team Apex versus Team Unicorn. The first member of Team Apex, the starter, is none other than the Chump, Chumley Huffington. And then the leader, or not leader, but the starter of Team Unicorn is none other than Andre. All right, Andre versus Chumley will be the first duel of this this match. Let's go ahead and find these characters, and then we will get this fight started. I thank you all for your patience. Chumley versus Andre. Let's go. And yes, every single member of Team Unicorn basically has the same extra deck. They all love unicorns. Maybe a few changes here and there, but essentially the same. Alright, the Chump starts pretty basic, but who knows how Andre started. Andre already has a good supply squad. That's nice. And already has a tuner. That's threatening. That is very threatening. That's not terrible for the Chump. Not terrible. That's fine. Harpies is brutal. Oh no! They're gonna use your Nojama. Most of the time this is a good play, but against Synchro decks, this is not a good play. Especially since those are beast monsters. Oh my god, that's insane. All of the best traps are gone. Your tuners are, your tokens are being used to summon the middle form. Say hello to Voltic Bicorn. The second strongest unicorn in existence. Nimble Mamanga. Chumley is like, wait, my strategies. How did they do that? Alright, Lockcat gets rid of Nimble Mamanga. The Chump needs to think of something. His opponent has back row and his... Oh, well, hold up. Maybe no back row. Alright, so they both are playing with no back row, but it doesn't matter. Chumley's the one that lost everything that mattered. Tuners stolen. Don't get excited. This boy does not have a tuner. Or a synchro, I mean. He stole that just to steal it, I think. So both characters are now playing the top deck game, but advantage to Andre. Big advantage. Why is that in attack mode? Why is that in attack? It's a token, sir, with 0 attack. Sir. Sir, if anyone ever asked why I never made an Ojama deck for this series, there you go. There's your reason. Sir, that was just stupid. That was just real stupid. Granted, you still have advantage. Life point advantage goes to Chumley of Team Apex. Big advantage goes to Andre just for having the field. All right, Andre is going to keep playing his cards, keep destroying monsters, doing what he does best. The Chump is in trouble. They've lost all their back row. They have only had monsters to stay alive. They haven't had anything to fight back. I don't know what the Chump can do. Dark Hole and then Prey. That's all I can really think of. The Chump family doesn't have a mother character, but the last member of the Team Apex, if you're curious, is, what's her name? Tanya. Alright, attack goes through. The Bubonic Vermin will fall. The rest of this is direct damage. Luckily, Chumley did heal with Nimble Mamanga, so he could take all of it. But that's it. This duel is basically over. We're going to have to say the Chump is done. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Yep, that is heartbreaking. The Chump has drawn himself into an early grave. Call of the Haunted comes through. Air Bellum is here. We got more cards for funsies. The damage is good. Air Bellum is going to toss away your last big koala. And 2,500 comes from the Bicorn. That's Team Unicorn, everybody, taking the first game. We are now going to have to fall to Apex's heart. And the heart of Team Apex is none other than Chump Daddy. Chump Daddy is ready to rise, and I am ready to watch and see if this guy can fight. Chump Daddy used to be a top 5 pro duelist. This was a long time ago, but he was at one point a top 5 pro duelist. Andre, on the other hand, was a rank 17 or 18 pro duelist, somewhere around there. But that's modern pro. Modern pro is a lot different than former pro, or past pro. Alright, we got ourselves some powerful cards. That is A-okay. Let's see how Andre reacts to this. That's a good card to start. You started both duels with Harpies. That's pretty good. Granted, Chump Daddy isn't as reliant on Harpies, not like his son. So we're probably going to see a counter Harpies. Yep, both characters started with it. Scapegoats! That's annoying. That is quite annoying. But this is actually a pretty good time for Desmanian Devil, I will say. And there goes TT, a better card. Yep, Desmanian Devil's like, wait a minute, you just giving me free monsters to search? Thank you. And then you're just going to destroy it for free attack points. Yeah, no, honestly, he's like, thanks. Thanks for the stuff. Now, granted, if Andre gets a tuner, this all turns around very quickly. But we'll see if Andre does. That is a tuner. That's a big synchro summon. And the big synchro summon is going to be the middle form. We have the Bicorn, the second strongest unicorn. Giant Rat comes through, and Giant Rat doesn't do a damn... Oh, yes, it does. The big cattle drive. It does defeat the monster. And now both monsters will fall, leaving Chump Daddy with only one option. But the AI has been using this option much worse lately. So we'll see if he uses it. Case in point. Okay, Bicorn, go ahead. Clear up Chump Daddy's field. He's too old. He doesn't remember his old strats. Remember when they used to use it even in the worst situations, like way too early, and now they just refuse to use it at all? Oh, look at that. Now he feels like it. I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is, but he feels like it. Alright, Bicorn's effect, they both lose 7 cards. Pretty brutal. Chain Dog's going to come through for 1,600 damage and a little burn. Chump Daddy's actually doing quite a good job. They got the opponent down to half life points. Counter Dark Hole. Wow. They both had the same opening hand, in my opinion. Nimble Mamanga. Hell of a top deck. That card is going to keep you nice and safe. Chump Daddy has not fallen below half. He's still looking pretty good and pretty healthy. But his hand's not looking so good. I think we all can agree that hand is not so good. The burn is not going to matter. Well, it helps, but it's not going to matter as much now that the opponent, if they draw a tuner, you're done. Oh, they only have one Nimble Mamanga left. Really? It's already in the gray? Oh, Bicorn. Bicorn's effect. Yep, the 7 cards that were lost. What? They got Monster Reborn? Holy crap! What a top deck from Andre. He's gonna knock you out, Team Apex. You don't stand a chance. If you want to be good in today's tournament, apparently you need to have a synchro deck. That's not terrible. That's not the worst top deck in the world. Hold up. That is not the worst top deck in the world. The game-winning attack will be halted. That'll buy you some time at the very least. Chump Daddy's got to think of something, though. He's struggling. He's really struggling. Not terrible. Not terrible. Could have been worse. Lock Cat, no. That's Synchro Summons again? Oh, it's the boss monster! The strongest of the unicorns! It's Lightning Tricorn! Call the Haunter brings back Giant Rat instead of Bicorn for some reason. Okay. Lightning Tricorn is the strongest of all the unicorn cards, and Chump Daddy is gonna suffer. Now, the Ferret could destroy Tricorn, but if it does, then they just get Bicorn. So destroying Tricorn only gives them a monster that will let them attack on the battle phase and you lose. That is the end of the duel. Chump Daddy has also fallen to the same opponent. Lock Cat is going to do it again. There's no reason to sink her. You already have game. Sir, you already have game. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. You are okay. Yep. Card from the anime, Leo Drake. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Chump Daddy has fallen. It is all up to the anchor of Team Apex. And the anchor of Team Apex is none other than Tanya. Tanya is their anchor, their last hope, their last member. Will she do it, or will she fall? Now, to be fair, if we go by anime standards, didn't Andre used to sweep teams by himself and like Brio and John never had to duel? It's starting to feel like this is going by the anime because Andre's going ham. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, if you have to have a last hope, go for Tanya. Tanya's damn good at this game. That's a great top deck. Nimble Momonga may be annoying, but the rest of this is good. Horn of the Phantom Beast is very sad. You just lost to a Nimble Momonga in battle. You just lost to a Nimble. I hate to say it. Now, granted, you could still beat it now. It's just rough. Rough to see it happen. Okay, Nimble Momonga and Nimble Momonga. Problematic. Synchro summoning just got a lot easier. How many people here actually wanted Team Unicorn to win when all the teams were first announced? Because today might be your day with the way they're playing. They're looking good. Oh, Wild Nature's really... Pourquoi? Pourquoi? Why? Why you do this? That makes sense. Dark Hole makes sense. Why did you do that? Explain yourself. I mean, you would have died to Dark Hole anyway, but still, why? Why? What's wrong with you? Who raised you like that? Alright, luckily for Tanya, she has summoned herself. She is now on the field, and she is doing some major damage. And it looks like she's going to be the first one to take down Andre. Alright, Andre, it doesn't look like you're... Oh, you're in a bad spot. You're in a bad spot. Yeah, that's no good. She's at 2,900. The Giant Rat could try to stall for time, but I don't think it's going to be able to. There's just so much damage here. God damn, the Tiger devours. That is it. Tanya of Team Apex will not let their team get 3-0 swept. She is now going to be taking on Brio, the most tactical member of Team Unicorn. So let's go ahead and let's go find Brio and let's get them ready to fight. All right, Brio. Oh, up here. All right, Brio is ready. Brio versus Tanya, everybody. Let's get it started. I will make sure his face is on the screen real soon. All right, Brio is on the field. He is now going to be the heart of Team Unicorn, the middle member, the one to be trusted. There have been some duels today where they never even got past the heart of a team, much like Team Orichalcos or like Team New World. Both those teams have not even had to use their anchors. That's going to be a little brutal. That's going to be a little brutal. All right. We got ourselves some powerful cards here. The Heirloom is good. That card is very good. Heirloom is going to be used most likely. That makes sense. Heirloom is used to destroy Voltic Kong by effect. And it's going to be tough to get past this card. We're going to have to hope that Brio thinks of something. More Voltic Kongs. That doesn't... No, sir. That doesn't work. Heirloom. Heirloom exists. Also, you're about to see some new stuff. That is a patient TT. That was a very patient TT. That is an Airbellum. Good play so far. Airbellum. Oh, he hit Tiger. Oh, no. Oh, he got the... No. Oh, no. That's not good. He pulled it off. This man actually pulled it off. Oh, oops, all tuners. Oh, oops, you just did a bunch of deflected damage to yourself. Damn. She can't even take advantage, though. Unless she gets her popping card, she cannot take advantage. She needs Sage. She needs Sage. Queen is going to sit there, but Queen can't do a damn thing. Brio is the most tactical member for a reason. He's just chilling. He's like, I'll wait until I get a non-tuner monster. Once I get a non-tuner monster, I'll put you in the grave. Or technically the opposite of the grave. You're getting banished. All right, let's see what this card does. This card gets Village. Village is cute and all, but still. Doesn't Sage have to attack to pop? Oh, that's a shame. Well, then, yes, get your MST, get your Harpies, get anything like that. Oh, there's Tiger. What's the lock? One spell says all monsters must be sent or must be removed from play, and the other spell says you must send a monster to the grave in order to attack. Therefore, since no monsters can be sent to the grave, you can't attack. And there it is, everyone. His boss monster, the Bicorn. Voltic Bicorn. But he does have the ability to go even further beyond. It's time for the Tricorn. And the Tricorn is going to attack. Beautiful. Yeah, Amazon's Queen's not going to let it die, but they got it. There we go. We have ourselves a set. We got double Queen if they want it, but they don't really need it. Their problem is they have to wait for Harpies. She hasn't used it, right? Does anyone remember? I don't think she's used Harpies or MST or anything like that. Both characters will play the chillin' game. Airbellum comes back knowing it's safe. As long as it knows it's safe. And there it is. And there it is. And Brio's in trouble. His whole strategy's falling apart. Now, granted, no, actually, that works perfectly because they all got banished, so you didn't get your card back. Also, this just happened. Interesting. 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 Yeah, good luck, Brio. Good freaking luck. Your lock has been destroyed. Oh, no, Village still exists. This is a great play. Just Village still exists. So no matter what, they get one card back. And that one card says I get one Heirloom. Ooh, Heirloom's really good. The Tanya sweep is real. Yeah, if she draws another monster. Monster born! Holy crap, Tanya is stealing the Lightning Tricorn. Despite Brio's plays, he could not cook hard enough to defeat Tanya. Tanya of Team Apex is on the way to reverse sweep all by herself. All right, we are super close. We are super close. It is the last fight. Brio has fallen, which means it's all up to the leader, Jean. And Jean is going up against Tanya. The leader of Team Unicorn, the Anchor, versus the leader of Team Apex, the Anchor. Which one will win? Alright, heart of the cards come through. Let's see. Heirloom makes that hand good. The rest of the hand is kind of whatever, but the Heirloom makes that hand good. Alright. Tiger's pretty good too. Not using Heirloom. Oh, but you know what? Good thing you didn't use Heirloom. Because you're dead. Alright, 500 damage. She still has premature burial, so she's not worried. Jean, you need to do something. Your team has put their entire faith in you. Let's see what you can do, Mr. Leader of the... Oh, that could be good. Oh, yeah, it could be very good. With this update, Delta Flyer actually uses their effect, and that means on the his first synchro is the ultimate Tricorn. The first synchro they even summon is the strongest of all of them, the Tricorn. Now, granted, it has no targets, but still, it's a nice card to have. And, of course, the Heirloom was saved for this exact moment. Heirloom will pop it. And there's no target, sadly, so it's just gone. Okay, Jean, you've done a lot of damage, but you lost field advantage due to an Heirloom. Pot of Greed is a hell of a top deck. Delta Flyer is in attack mode for what reason exactly? When your opponent can just pop you? Speaking of popping things. Oh, okay. I would have kept the heirloom in the tiger, but whatever. To each their own. We're just going to summon the queen. She can no longer be defeated by battle. If you're going to beat her, you're going to need to beat her by effect. And Tricorn does not do that. Tricorn is only... Oh, Tricorn can't even beat her by battle. Holy crap. Amazon Queen takes down the Tricorn. And now Jean is the one that's sweating. Oh, there's Village. Okay, yep. I'm starting to have really low faith in this opponent. I think that we're about to see a reverse sweep. This will be the first reverse sweep of the day, where an anchor carried it all the way. The attack goes through for 2,600. The damage is beautiful. Jean is scared. They don't know what to do anymore. Jean is very scared. There we go. Key Mouse is dead. Call the Haunted's gone. No one cares. Key Mouse for a Key Mouse. That's the end of the duel, isn't it? 17, 26. That is the end of the duel. And she did it! The first reverse sweep of the day. The anchor Tanya took out 3 members all by herself. Team Apex will survive. Jean was the best at summoning Tricorn. He got it out multiple times, but he still lost to the power that is Tanya. We are now going to be going back to our bracket. It is time for the semifinal match between the teams. The teams that move forward were Apex, New World, Ragnarok, and Orichalcos. I hope you're all hyped because we're going to start with Team Orichalcos versus Ragnarok. Orichalcos, of course, is going to start with their first member, Alistair. And Alistair will be going up against Brave. Alright, Brave versus Alistair. This should be fun. Are we going to see Loki again? Maybe. I do not know. We'll find out together. Okay. I'm looking for their faces. Brave is ready. Alistair is not ready because I did not see his face again. I see him. He's right next to that guy. There we go. Alright. Okay, early Harpies. That seems to happen a lot in today's tournament. Nordic Relics, sure. We got ourselves another Nordic Relic, making them much stronger. UFO Turtle may die, but that just means they'll get something else. UFO Turtle, fine by me. 2 trap cards, so hopefully you start with Harpies as well. You got your boss monster, but your boss monster is going to be used to destroy the opponent's monster. Very good. And the attack goes through. That's 3,000 damage in 1 turn. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's everything they own. Okay, Brave is freaking out. They played every single card they own. I think it's time for the Card Trooper. And there goes the Seal of Orichalcos. That's a shame. Mystic Tomato is quite good, though. However, UFO Turtle can match it. Or you could just lose... Yep. You could just lose your Shredder. And there it is. And what does this do? Oh, it doubles it! The Tuner survives! The Tuner shall survive. UFO Turtle is here. But, well, okay, you need level 5. That means a level 3 and a level 2, a level 1 and a level 4, or straight up level 5. Alright, that's a level 4, so you need that and a level 1. Alright, there we go. Nordic card you get. Nordic, yep, that's a pretty good choice. Let's start attacking. UFO Turtle, sure. UFO Turtle is going to get Blast Juggler. It's dead. It didn't stand a chance. Did not stand a chance. Okay, Call the Haunted, sure. To each their own. Card Trooper, are you just throwing stuff away to throw stuff away? Why is Card Trooper in attack mode if you weren't going to use its effect? To throw more stuff away. Why is it... Sir, your life points. They're not very high. You've already... Alistair, you haven't won a duel today. Oh! The boss monster is stolen! Oh, boy! Alright, the boss monster uses its effect to destroy Card Trooper. Card Trooper is a Jar of Greed, but it would have worked if it was face down, and that damage is massive. It's enough to end the duel because you're an idiot. That's a game-winning attack does not go through. Alright, you have 1 turn left, sir. Think of something, because this is not working. The Shredder is not going to save you. The Shredder only eliminates 1 problem. You still have to defeat your own boss. What the... What? 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 What was that? Alright, well, that is the end of the duel. The power crawler goes through. Brave has a really good win streak today. He's actually got a lot of wins. Alistair, he may be on the winning team, but he is definitely not the reason that team is winning. I think it's time for the Valon sweep. I think it's time for Valon's sweep. Well, not Brave, sorry. Alistair. Alistair has fallen. Valon will show up now. And let us begin. Valon is now on your screen, everybody. Let's see how he does in replacement of the last member. Brave has knocked out many members before, though, so this wouldn't be any different. This would just be another day for him. That's a hell of a top deck. This hand shows me that you don't have a chance of losing this. This hand shows me you do not have a chance of losing this. Call the Haunted is a good hit. If it wasn't for Mystic Tomato, you could have limited removal. If it wasn't for the fact that the only monster was Mystic Tomato. Brutal. The last monster is a tuner, but unless you somehow pull off Loki and kill the boss monster, you're in trouble. Okay, that does search for a Nordic Relic. Sure, you can have whatever you want. Nordic Relic goes through. You doubled your attack and destroyed the opponent's gadget. Big destruction there. Problem. That's all you did. Other problem. He could just pop your trap if he felt like it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's not what I would do. You know what? Maybe it is. Yes, it is. Totally what I would do. 100%. And that is the end of the duel. Valon, it takes no prisoners. Valon has yet to lose a duel today. And now we are going to be moving on to Dragon. Dragon is going to have to carry their team to grand finals, and we'll see if he can do it. So let's go over here. Brave has fallen. Dragon is next. Dragon is going to do his best against Valon. He's definitely going to need Thor, but we'll see. Gadgets. The Seal of Orichalcos. That's outrageous. Alright, Seal of Orichalcos has been used, making all the gadget cards actually pretty good. There's already 1 monster to hold the field with 2k defense. Nothing wrong with that. Holy shit. Both characters started with Harpies, which seems to be an insane coincidence that keeps happening. A card that is limited to 1 in my series, and it just keeps being drawn on the first opening hands. More than any other card. Blows my mind. Alright, well, there goes a trap card. In fact, the only time Valon almost lost today was against Eliza Littlefoot, when she got him down to 800 life points. That monster has too much D for you. You gotta hold back. Brave is, Oh, I forgot to change his face, didn't I? Wait, Brave is dueling again. Sorry. I forgot to change his face. That's a weird dragon. My apologies. I have noticed. He's fine. Giant rat brings out more rats. Okay, if you can get a tuner monster, these levels are correct for one of the tuner monsters. That is it. I'm not even joking. That is it. Everybody say hello to the almighty power of Thor, Lord of the Aesir. And Thor negates all effects, destroying the opponent's trap monster like it was nothing. His level 10 monster is a beast. Oh, shit. Oh, but he doesn't have enough cards. That card is worthless. There's not enough cards to summon it. Thor rises. All right, here comes the attack. Here comes the attack. He can get a second Thor if he gets another level 3 monster. Holy crap, he's down. Wait, I've seen Valon get down to 800 before. He can come back. This man can come back from 800. It's doable. It's not doable. He's done. Thor was too much for him. He saw Thor and he was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm cooked. All right, he believes himself to be cooked, and therefore he is. And the cooking is good, because Thor is going to not actually have a chance to get in there. Wow, he's holding on for dear life. Call the Haunted on the battle phase. It's over. He waited. He held back the rats. The rat is the true hero of the Master Era. Think about how clutch rats have been. All right, everyone. The winner was Dragon, which means we are finally gonna see the final member of Team Orichalcos, the anchor of Team Orichalcos, none other than Raphael. Let's freaking go. And this time I'll actually change the face ahead of time. Raphael is here, everybody. And he is going to be doing his absolute best. It's like Valon's gone. I don't believe in Raphael. You're right not to. He's not very good. He is not very good. All right, that monster now has 2,000 attack, and the rat will die. Interesting. None of these work, so what's the point? Ah, trap card is the point. Trap card is good point. Very good point has been made. All right, damage is good. Damage is good. Life is not good. Your life points have fallen pretty far. The anchor of Team Orichalcos seems to be a joke at this point. Oh, he drew it! Eidos has been top decked. Eidos is risen. She is on the field, and she is not going to be able to do much against that. That is for sure. But you can go attack a different monster. Your life points may be low, but you got your best cards. All you got to do is win now. How hard could that be? Victory. Imagine it. Imagine it. Oh. Oh, my. All right, it's Eidos versus Thor. Oh, and Thor's wearing some gauntlets. Oh my god. Oh my god. That damage went the other way, and now the damage. Oh, you know what? You can't win like that. You need more. Silver Orichalcos. It was a special summon. Or you could do that instead. Yeah, you're going for Dread Scythe. It's Dread Scythe, the ultimate monster. The equip spell makes it even stronger than Thor. I didn't think I'd say that today, but Thor got outmatched in strength. Even if he comes back, he's not strong. Oh, wait, the burn. When he comes back, he does burn. Thor's scared, but if you destroy Thor, you lose. What a weird situation. You have to kill the rat. Don't kill Thor. Raffy, you gotta agree with me here. Don't kill Thor. Thor's a problem. He just comes back and he burns you. Oh no. Raffy. Does he have a tutor? I don't remember. He doesn't. Okay, you're right. You're right. Thor can't come back yet. No, Thor can't come back. It was a fine time to kill it. Okay, we have ourselves a set. Dread Scythe is doing all the work right now. All right, Giant Rat is here. Giant Rat is token. Or not token. That guy brings tokens. How does this work? I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm quite scared. Dread Scythe is carrying Raphael right now. This man has taken out Thor in a legit fight, which is pretty tight. We're going to destroy that monster, but now he has everything he needs to summon a brand new Thor. Okay. Raphael, you're doing great. You're at 6,500 attack, but you don't do piercing, and this guy just keeps summoning more monsters. If you can't summon, you have to summon powerful cards because your life points are so low. Call the Haunted, not so great, not so terrible. Ugh. It's not looking great. Giant German defense mode is fine, but don't you dare summon that in attack mode. You'll lose the duel. This duel is so goddamn close. This is a great duel, by the way. This is very cool. It's so tense that I don't know who's going to win. A second Dread Scythe for, you know, for reasons. No! No! He waited long enough. You couldn't get through the wall. Team Ragnarok is going back to the finals. Orichalcos has fallen. Oh, that sucks. He just didn't have enough monsters. He just didn't have enough monsters. He couldn't do any burn. He didn't draw any piercing. That was a great duel. It was Thor versus Dread Scythe. Dread Scythe won, and it didn't matter. He won around him. He couldn't beat Dread Scythe, but he won around him. So as great of a duel as that was the end. I'm afraid that's the end of Team Orichalcos. Team Ragnarok is going forward. These guys are untouchable today. The next duel is going to be Team New World versus Team Apex. It's time for Lester the Unlikely to take on the Chump. That's right, everyone. Chumley Huffington going up against Lester. Let's do it. Let us go. Chumley is ready to duel. Lester is excited to duel. He's like, oh my god, I get to duel this guy? This will be easy. This guy, I didn't even see this guy win a single duel today. You're correct. Team Apex does not run a synchro monster. Potto Greed comes through. We have ourselves 2 sets. Not bad. Well, no, they do have extra deck monsters because Chumley is known for his big fusion, the Master of Oz. Which is going to be a threat due to a certain monster in the other deck, yeah. Alright, Des Kangaroo, Monster Reborn, Giant Rats for days. You love your rats. Now, granted, this is a really good play if he attacks with Giant Rat. What is that? That's fine, too. I would have preferred to attack with a monster that was weaker. It actually would have worked out better. But this is fine. This is still doing the damage. Alright, damage goes through. Chumley has field advantage for now. There's Skill. There's the boss monster. And Skill's being summoned right now. Des Kangaroo falls. Skill will rise. And the level 1 boss monster with 2200 attack comes through. I haven't seen a 2200 attack boss monster since freaking Strings is, whatchamacallit. Humanoid Wormdrake. Another rat. You love your rats, Chumley, but you know what you need? You need the big koala. Let's see that koala. Nope, Des Kangaroo. You know what, Des Kangaroo, it's time for a counter punch. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. It's working so far. The Chump is actually... Wow, he did terrible in his first duel. But Chumley in his second... Well, he didn't do terrible. He got harpies and lost everything else. In this second duel, he's doing much better. Much better. And Lester did really good. He won his first duel against Ellsworth. But he's struggling against this opponent. All right, Card Trooper is going to draw. All right, Reflect Bounder's quite good. Attack goes through. Attack is quite good. And we're at the end. You need to do something. That's not the right skill card. Reflect Bounder doesn't do what you need it to do. It's not going to do enough. They already have game if they want. In fact, they don't even have to use the trap to have game. They have game as is. Des Koala in attack mode is a very embarrassing thing to see. They would only do that to embarrass you. That means they could have won. Chumley is showing you he had multiple ways to win this duel. And Des Koala comes through. Of course, Chumley wins with a Koala card, knocking out Team New World's Lester immediately. We are now going to be moving on to duel number 2, where Lester gets replaced by the heart of Team New World. It's time for Primo to take the stage. Primo has not lost today. Let it be known that Primo is undefeated today. We've never even seen the anchor of this other team. The anchor of Team Unicorn has not been seen. So let's see if Primo can defeat the Chump. Alright, that's a decent starting hand because he already got the core. Getting the core is pretty good. Yeah, Lester is definitely the weakest duelist. I feel like in the anime they just made him fight the kids like Luna and Leo. So, makes sense. Very weak monster goes in for an attack and it fails. Yep, not a great play. Holy crap. All right. Well, that was quick. Master of Oz has risen, everybody, and he is here to say hello. Monster Reborn has risen. You're using a lot of your options is all I really want to say. You shouldn't be doing that. You should wait until... You should always save your Monster Reborns, kids. Always save your Monster Reborns. That was very, very aggressive because Dark Hole exists. And now you die. But it's okay. I've seen worse. I've seen worse deaths. This is going to be a brutal one, but I've seen worse. Don't they know every duelist either starts the duel with Dark Hole or with Harpies? Sometimes both? Nope, instead of reborning Oz, we're going to reborn good old Core. And the Core, by being reborn, gets you a spell card. And the spell card has an effect. Yep, that's the card he really wants. There's not enough cards in the grave right now to use it, but soon. Soon there will be. Supply squad is gone. 2,500 to the face. Brutality. Well, Chump, unless you can bring back the Master of Oz, you're in a really tight spot. The Chump tries to pot a greed and succeeds. The Chump plays traps and cries. Alright, Chumley holds on for now. Okay, another attack comes through. The Chump, man, he loves his rats. Chumley's rats turn into koalas. But not right now. Maybe later. Alright, Chumley, hold on for dear life. Let's see what we got. We got Nimble Momonga, and we got another one of these trap cards, which... I was going to say, which doesn't work. It totally works. Chumley has actually defeated the opponent's monster. Pretty surprising, in my opinion. Horn of the Phantom Beast, do you get to draw the card, or is it going to fail? You don't get to draw the card because it was destroyed. Unlucky. Alright, the rat destroys the boss, well, not boss, but one of the boss cards. And that's 3 different names. Astro Dragon is on the field. Good luck, Chump. Good luck. Alright, throw away a card, pop a core. Pop a core, pop a trap. Pop a trap, go in. The rat is gone. The rat's going to have to call for backup. And it's going to eat Master of Oz for game. That is it, everybody. Because Chumley has an extra deck, he has been devoured and 7,200 damage has been dealt. That is insanity. Primo takes out the Chump 1 for 1. And now it's up to Chump Daddy to save the day. Where the Chump fails, the father must rise. Alright, so let's go find Chump Daddy and put him on your screen. Chump Daddy is ready. Are we ever going to see the final member of Team New World today? It would be nice. Alright. Whoa! Chump Daddy's bricked! What the hell happened? What happened to the Chump Daddy? He hasn't had a single win today. Alright, Mech Lord Blast into this card summoning. Yep, this makes sense. Alright. You may have been able to beat a 1,200 attack by monster. Try to beat a 2,500 attack. Oh, Ring of Destruction died right there, too. It died too soon. Ring of Destruction would have been great. Alright. And we got the core to search for the spell. Love that spell, don't you? And the spell card is here. And that spell search for the boss monster. The boss monster is just waiting for 3 different names to be in the grave. That card is going to get rid of itself. Instead of getting burned by 500 points, it leaves. And by leaving, it negates the effect. The spell card will be used. Dark Hole is unnecessary according to them. That does resummon the monster. Wiesel also gets... Wow, lots of plays by this man. Lots of plays. And that's Astro Dragon, because that was 3 different named monsters. Alright, 3,025. There's no extra deck to eat, so that's as strong as it's going to get, but 3K is really strong. That's Blue Eyes right there. So unless Chump Daddy figures something out, he's going down. Alright, Chump Daddy. Looks like they're just popping their own monster for no reason. I actually have no clue why they did that. I can't think of a single reason to do that play. But they thought of it, and it was terrible. Chump Daddy, you gotta think of something else. What do you got? Premature Burial? That's not terrible. But the fact that you have no normal summon is disgusting. I don't know what your brick has been this duel, but you have been bricked. And it's been those 2 cards specifically. But not bad from Chump Daddy. Alright, there we go. Harpies! That's brutal! That is absolutely brutal. You're left with nothing. Alright, all you have left is... Oh, what? What are the top deck game today has been on point. It's been insane. The top deck game today has been insane. We all can agree. Giant Rat is here for 1400 attack. Alright, 1400 damage has done the job. That's all. He got the core. He got the core. What do you want me to say? This guy's luck. The top deck stat is insane today. They're getting everything. They have all the YZLs they could ever dream of. They're throwing YZLs away because they have so many. They could special summon. What do you want? What do you want me to do? I can't help Chump Daddy. He's getting destroyed. 2500 attack goes through. 1100 damage. Yes, you get to do that at least. That is true. Too bad his hot sauce deck doesn't exist. They need to make that. Another trap and yet still bricked. This man is not good at top decking his monsters, which he owns mostly monsters. So it's actually crazy. Alright, attack goes through. Giant Rat is holding on for dear life. Giant Rat is holding on for dear life. It's the only thing keeping the Team Apex alive. Chump Daddy is struggling to beat these monsters. He's got lots of back row and nothing to do with it. Card Trooper, you can't really use it. I mean, you could use it to toss cards away. But other than... Oh, you did hit one of the cards you wanted to hit, though, so I guess it was worth. It was worth. Card Trooper for a Jar of Greed, sure. And that was the last of the rats. Yep, and he's already out of targets. 100 burn, sure, whatever you want. Call the Haunted. Finally, you plan on using one of your traps, huh? Took you forever. That's... No. No, that is not why we use our trap card. Alright, attack goes through. Giant Rat will fall, just like your life points. Chump Daddy's given up. He's bricked. I don't know what else to say. This man is bricked. Summons a monster in order to pop itself, in order to special summon 2 monsters. That's a new effect. I don't remember it using before. Game-winning attack will go the wrong way. It's not the game yet. All those back row cards, and he's not using any of them. 300 burn puts him at 2100 life points. Chump Daddy is struggling. Can't draw a monster to save his life. I do not know what's in his hand. I want to look at his hand. I wish there was a peek button. The game-winning attack once again. That's not over yet. Wait, yes it is. That's a spell card. Spell card. One spell gets negated per turn by YZL. So try that again. That's it. Primo is still undefeated today. That was the closest it's ever been. 3,600 life points left, but Primo is still undefeated. But now it's time for the anchor of Team Apex. If you want to believe in Team Apex, it's because of this member, the reverse sweeper, Tanya, leader of the Amazonas, a tiger spirit. Tanya is here, everybody. She swept the last team. This time, Chumley helped out. Chumley was like, I got you, Tanya. I'll take out Lester. You take out the rest. All right, Tanya, here we go. They already have YZL in hand. That's something to be afraid of. YZL will patiently wait for destruction. Amazonas Village is good to start with. Trainee is actually not bad to start with because you'll get stronger in time. So that's not terrible. And 2 trap cards. A basic start, all things considered. Okay. That card destroys itself to summon 2 more. And that card's effect, yep, it was there just to summon YZL. YZL is going to give you a lot of trouble with its 2,500 attack stat. 2,500 attack goes through. Trainee didn't stand a chance. But Village says you can have a Paladin, which still doesn't stand a chance. Dark Hole. is going to get negated, as we all know. That card negates one spell. At least in Tag Horse it does. I don't know about this game. So now you can use a different spell if you want. That's a trap. That is not enough attack points, but you're getting closer. What the hell are you doing? Ah, Tiger. Well, I mean, Tiger protects Paladin, but it doesn't do much else. And skill lets them search for Wiesel, so yeah, that's not great. You've used everything you got. Tanya's struggling here. It's very obvious to see. Attack goes through. Whoa! Archers! What? Holy crap. Archers is crazy. Willpower is not exactly the best idea, but Archers is crazy. Well, Willpower's fine, because Tiger protects. That's wild. He can't negate a trap card. And she's going to go ahead and search out Amazon Archer. Yep, Archers. It's classic. You can't stop Amazoness Archers. And we have another Paladin for an insane attack stat. Wiesel will fall. Back to the deck, if anything. Card Trooper will fall. Get your last pathetic card. I think Primo has met his match. The first person to ever make Primo sweat. And with exact damage, she deserves an extra DP. Yeah, more duel points for her. She has taken out Primo. But Primo was never the anchor of Team New World. Team New World has one more member. So let's see if Jacob can clutch it for them or if they've met their match. Will Tanya do it again, saving the whole team? At least Chumley contributed this time, but saving the whole team. Let's find out. All right. Jacob is here. Tanya is here. This is going to be crazy. We've never seen Jacob duel. That is correct. This is their first ever duel. They are the anchor of the team, and they're going to do their very best. It looks like they already drew their boss monster, so we're going to see if they can find a way to summon it. With this spell card, they get the monster that can make it easy to summon. And there we go. Instantly summoning your boss monster on the first turn, and their boss monster is much stronger than the other two in terms of attack and defense. It's at 4,000. Monster born for funsies at this point. Not bad. Not a bad opening hand. Tanya, how will you deal with turn 1 Obelisk the Tormentor? Ah, that actually would work, but it would be expensive. It would be way better if you could do that with Swordswoman, but this is not bad. That works. You lose a lot of life points, but you do kill the boss monster. And by doing so, you lose your heirloom, but at the same time, that does work. Good play. They got 2 of those. That's pretty brutal. And Tiger didn't stand a chance. Well, actually, I take it back. Tiger definitely stood a chance because you're not strong enough. Oh, Mechlord Blast just to do it. Yep, might as well kill the Tiger no matter what. And Willpower. Damn, every trap counters each other. They still forced you to attack Tiger. And there goes Willpower. Wow, every single card countered each other, but she's the only one that still has a hand. Despite Jacob's amazing start, he lost all of his best cards too early. Tiger has re-risen. The Tiger has re-risen. The attack is good. There is Queen in defense mode, Tiger in attack mode. She just can't be stopped. Will Tanya meet her match, or is it over? That card's not terrible, but it's not good enough. Queen would make it so it can't be destroyed by battle, so there's no point. Yep, heirloom again. Yikes. Oh my god, that's brutal. That was dumb to attack with such a weak monster. And why isn't Queen in attack mode by this point? Heirloom again. And it looks like it. I feel it. Team Apex. Team Apex! Who here was actually voting for Team Apex in the very beginning? No cheating. And waiting until like Team Evolution or someone else fell. Who was Team Apex all the way? I need to know. Because today might be your day. Because Apex is going to Grand Finals. Apex is going to be taking on Ragnarok in Grand Finals. But right now, we can ignore that. Because we're going to be fighting for the bronze medal. This is so I can later place them in future tournaments. But Right now, it's going to be Team New World versus Team Orichalcos. Alistair will be taking on Lester. Alistair and Lester. Interesting. Yes, Alistair will be taking on Lester. Now let's see if I can't find them both. Okay, why can't I find Alistair? Is he at the top? No, that's Andre. He's in the corner, that's why. He's in the corner. All right, Alistair is ready. Lester is ready. I am ready. Let's get this bronze place match started. I will try to find them as we speak. Yes, that is Lester. Now, where is Alistair? All right. And we got this guy. The attack goes through, and it is not so good, but Shredder can pop the monster at the very least. And Mechlord Blast is like, you don't get to pop the monster. I pop my monster. What are you thinking? All right, that's a lot of cards thrown away. Monster Reborn will be used to bring back the Shredder. Man, I miss Mario Dragon level 10. That was a long time ago. All right, let's see what we got. Reflect Bounder time? Yeah, it's Reflect Bounder time. And that card lets you summon another Mechlord if you want. Yep, there you go. And that is the end of the Shredder's lifespan. That's pretty rough. Pretty unsuccessful and rough. All right, let's see you do better. Come on, Alistair. You're better than this. There we go. That's actually a good play because you get an option token, and the option token can take out Reflect Bounder. Tito the Dawn, thank you for being so kind and gifting a sub. That is very nice of you. Option token in defense mode. Weird. I would have used it to destroy Reflect Bounder. But to each their own. All right, we got Skeel. Yep. And Skeel will be used to search out a better card. You are giving him more tokens, though, so that's not so good. But, you know, still get a better card out of the deal. And that better card will win in battle. So all these tokens are now lonely. Their master has fallen. It is up for... I mean, Alistair needed 2 tributes, so sadly he didn't get to keep another one. But maybe a special summon is possible. No, but Card Trooper is possible. And Card Trooper will do the job. Goodbye to your monster. Option token, I still say you should... Nope, you're in attack mode now, but you should have been used to destroy the Reflect Bounder when you had a chance. Because things are going to get a little tight soon. Alright, and with that, they got their favorite spell card. And with their favorite spell card, they're going to search out their boss monster. And with this, they're going to be able to pop their monster in order to summon their boss monster. And that is going to be a problem for you? I don't know. It hurt, though. 2200 burn. There you go. This means they could tribute summon if they happen to have their boss monster. Card Trooper is going to throw away 3. That was all 3. I just saw all 3 of your boss monsters go to the grave. All of Alistair's bosses are in the graveyard. This is not a lie. I'm happy to hear that, Tito. Thank you for always being with us. Now here comes the attack. The token has finally fallen. It took a while. It did take a while. Card Trooper is doing its job on both sides of the field, though it was misused there. No, we do not count that. It was just an interesting thing to see. Shredder has done its job. Because the Mechlords are so low level, the Shredder actually counters them. And that is it! Alistair gets his first W of the day. Lester had a win. Alistair now has their first win. Lester won in their very first duel. Alright, so now Alistair is going to have to take on the heart of Team New World. And the heart of Team New World is Primo. We all can agree Primo is scary, so this might not go so well. Primo is definitely a problem. Alright, Primo's hand is a little intimidating. He started with 3 WiseL cards and the core. That was Alistair's first win. Lester has won before, is what I said. It was very confusing because their names are Alistair and Lester, so I might have mixed them up. Is that a Blast Juggler in attack mode just to upset me, Alistair? What are you thinking? All right, the attack goes through. The attack goes through. So far, so good. It looks like if you're a member, if you're a member of Team New World, the comeback is real. No, Jason. No Rick means no, no Lethal Company. Unless you get Jeremy, then yes, I'm down. If you get Jeremy and Arturo, then I'm down. 4-player, that sounds like a good time. All right, and Card Trooper, Premature Burial, Blast Juggler. All right, Card Trooper again. Oh, I'm down for Helldivers, yeah. That one we don't need 4 people. Oh, they're going to hit Premature Burial. That's not fun. That's not a good time. All right, well, Blast Juggler didn't get to do anything. Not like it would have. It's part of a combo in Alistair's deck, but he has not pulled it off just yet. The attack goes through. Card Trooper wanted to die, though, so you get a Jar of Greed out of the deal. The problem is Alistair's life points aren't so good, so you kind of need to figure something out. Alistair, you need your Powered Crawler. So far, it feels like it's only been used against you. Attack goes through. UFO Turtle begs for mercy. UFO Turtle returns. Iron Call for Card Trooper. Iron Call for Blast Juggler. The Tribute! He did it! The boss monster is here! Why would you target that card of all things? It doesn't matter. The boss monster is here and it's stronger than your monsters. Alistair has started. The beginning of destruction. There are a lot of Wizels in the hand and on the field, though, so this will take some time. This will take some time. But Alistair has his Powered Crawler. It's going to be really tough to defeat this monster. Only the Astro Dragon can do so. And actually, no, it can't. It can't. There's no extra deck. The Astro Dragon isn't strong enough because there's no extra deck. It's only at 3K. That's a lot of freaking... That's a lot of Wizels. You just keep shocking it up. You just have too many Wizel cards. And that card, what are you actually doing in attack mode? Don't pretend like you're not. That was weird. Why even summon that card in attack mode if it's just going to die? Monster Reborn. Card Trooper's too risky. Okay, I'm glad you did that. Card Trooper's too risky with 3,000 life points left. No reason to be using that card. You got anything else you want to show the class? No? That's it? Okay. And we're going for the negate attack play again. Makes sense. Okay, pretty good start so far. Cyber Valley's not terrible. Yeah, Pot of Greed, why not? He's not able due to Power Crawler's effect. Fair enough. But the problem is still there, because what if... Oh my god, we pop Power Crawler. Haha. And now you die. Shredder, uh-oh. The Shredder is coming through. The game-winning attack. Oh, nope, that was the wrong target. I understand you couldn't attack any of them. But your effect, you just pop stuff. And they happen to have another Power Crawler in their hand. The Shredder has been destroyed and negated. That's a shame. Good to know that that's what the Shredder... I mean, that's what that card does. Primo's just trying to stay alive until he finds a popping effect. They need the trap, you're right. If they can find the blast card, they can do it. All the Wizels are dying. There's only 2 left in the hand. The rest of them seem to be in the grave at this moment in time. Premature Burial can bring one of them back. Card Trooper is an interesting play. Card Trooper's a very interesting play. What are you doing? Sir? Okay. Sir, I don't know about that. You don't need to worry about a deck count. This duel is not going to deck out. You can already tell this duel is not going to deck out. This duel is going to be... It's going to be by battle. He's digging? Oh, he's digging a grave, all right. I thought only Team Cataclysm did that. It forces them to attack, then don't play it in attack mode. He made the choice to do that. It doesn't matter what that trap does, it's dead. All right, life points are pretty close together now, and we're going to get a little set going. You do need more monsters, Alistair. Do you want to summon anything? Orichalcos makes all your cards strong. Okay, Card Trooper it is. You're lucky that thing had 0 defense. You're so freaking lucky. You have no idea. Another 100 burn, okay. And we have ourselves a set. He does run the orange mech army guy. Every one of these guys has the support. And the reason they do is because there's barely any mech cards or mech lord cards in the game. Another core, which is actually going to keep them alive. The attack mode. Ah, to search for the spell card. The spell card to pop a monster, right? You need to pop the attack mode monster, right? Yes, good. And this summons Weevil. And Weevil has to be in defense mode to save your life. He's just holding on for his trap card. I can't believe he still hasn't gotten it. He runs 3. So the fact that he has not gotten his trap card is insane. Again, Alistair needs more monsters and just can't seem to draw any, or is holding back for some reason. Another one of these spell cards searches. There it is. That's the card we've been talking about. And Astro Dragon has risen. Cut his attack in half. Weevil, it's time. Weevil, rise. Please rise. Weevil, rise. I'm waiting. Weevil has risen. You now have to beat the 2500. Call of the Haunted for Crawler! Crawler has enough! Limiter removal! Alistair knocks out 2 people! Alistair knocks out 2 people by himself! You all doubted him! Now he's up against Jacob, the anchor of the team. Everyone thought Primo was too busted, but he can't even beat Alistair. Let's freaking go. All right, Jacob is ready. Let's freaking do this. Primo did amazing today, but he just couldn't clutch it for the team. It's all up to Jacob to get that bronze medal. Jacob's going to have to do his best to do it, though. Alistair sweeping 3-0 that'd be the first 3-0 of the day, right? Nobody's ever had like their starter sweep 3-0. And remember, specifically starter, not reverse sweep. We're talking about an actual sweep. Or a mid sweep. We're not talking about a mid sweep either. Just the first character just wiping out the whole team. All right. And he's got some burn. Andre did not do that. Andre failed against the last member, Tanya. I don't even believe Unicorn made it past round 1. And there's the boss monster. Everyone say hello to the boss. It is Astro Dragon, but this is Jacob's version. And Jacob's Astro Dragon has 5,200 attack. No, there is no trailer for next week, but I will say next week we are going back into a storyline to continue what's been going on from the past storyline. That's a dark hole. Hell of a top deck from Alistair. Hell of a top deck. Call of the Haunted. Very nice card as well. The Shredder has risen. So even though the boss monster was summoned, it's been ruined. All cards have been thrown away to put Pot of Greed on top of the deck. That is actually not terrible. That is not terrible. And this guy will cut your attack in half. No, you will not. You are both dead. You will both not see the sun set yet again. Alistair is doing very good to be able to counter the strongest card in Jacob's deck. But now he's got to make a real comeback with his Pot of Greed. Alright, we knew he was going to draw Pot of Greed. Cyber Valley's the best he's got, but with Silvori, that card does damage thanks to Orichalcos. 500 burn, he just hit Automatum. Another side, really? Alright, the attack goes through, but Valley's just going to let him draw a Greed and negate attack at the same time. Alright, let's see what else you got. Premature Burial. The Shredder. The Shredder Duo. A freaking 600 burn. You know, this trap is starting to do some work. This trap is putting in the work, and that Seal of Orichalcos field spell is putting in the work. The question is, will he be able to use any of his cards right now? That's not bad, but it's not good enough. I think we've seen the first sweep of the day. This is the first sweep of the day. I could feel it. Okay, why didn't you discard 3 cards? It doesn't matter technically? No, it mattered. It mattered. That is burn, though. Hold up. That is 600 burn. You have my attention. No, Tanya did a reverse sweep. This is the first actual sweep. An actual sweep means that only one member on the team had to do anything, because the other 2 members didn't perform at all. Like, they did not even play. They didn't even get to play. Oh, Cyber Valley is here. We're going to just draw 2 cards. Harpies is here. That's a hell of a card to get. Harpies is super good. 1 special summon and the duel's over. You have to win by normal summoning. If you special summon a Mech Lord, you lose the duel. That's our boy. Pot of Greed's a hell of a card. You need to get your Grinnell guy. Oh, wow. That's interesting that this could actually do it. This is doable. All right, Alistair, you just going to 3-0. Is it real? Monster Reborn for the real? That's a machine. That's 600 burn. You only need 300 damage. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're getting my hopes up. You're getting my hopes up. Blast Juggler, yeah! Magic Cylinder may stop the first, but we're going to juggle it. The Blast Juggler is going to end the duel. That is it, everybody. Alistair takes all of Team New World by himself. Alistair takes them all down. How did Orichalcos not win today? They will take the bronze medal. Team Orichalcos will take the bronze medal, which means it is time for grand finals. Which characters or which team do you want to see win more? Are you guys the Team Ragnarok with the power of the Nordic gods? Or are you guys Team Apex with the power of muscle? The starter of Team Apex is none other than Chumley Huffington. The starter of Team Ragnarok is Brave. Loki versus Master of Oz. Let's freaking go. I'm going to go ahead and start the duel. Let's get it going. Chumley is ready. Brave will be found soon. Brave is ready. Yes, this is called the offline Master Duel mod, and then we just made everything ourselves. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel offline mod. That is how you find it on the internet. And let's go ahead and see how Chumley wants to start this. He technically, if he draws Poly, he already has a fusion. That is a lot of back row, and Supply Squad's going to keep his hand healthy. Pot of Greed's not bad, though. Pot of Greed is not bad. Des Kangaroo is going to start the boxing, but he just gave his opponent a Pot of Greed. This is what Brave wanted. Granted, you should still not have played Mimir in attack mode, but you do you. Alright, so far so good. We have a trap card for the Chump. Let's see how this guy reacts. Brave, you got a good monster now? No. Well, actually, you might have a good defense monster, so I can't say anything. Alright, Supply Squad right back. It looks like they both have the same support. They're just going to go for a basic attack. It does work on the tuner monster, but it is a Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed is here. And now we're going to go for 1,000 damage. Is the Chump going to do it? Main phase 2! It's happening! The Chump summons the ultimate card! Master of Oz is on the field! He is going to take out everything. He's one of the strongest natural monsters in the game. Given that without effects, the strongest monster in the game probably has 5,000 attack. Another Pot of Greed, but granted, Brave still hasn't... Oh, there we go. Now Brave can play. Now Brave can play, because Brave just needs cards to get Loki out. Granted, Loki isn't strong enough, but with spells and traps, Loki is strong enough. And there are spells and traps to help Loki, so we'll see. Mimir uses his effect. Did you just throw away Pot of Greed for Mimir? You better have a reason to throw away Pot of Greed. I know you don't need it because of Supply Squad, but there better be a damn good reason. It's because you're going to Synchro Summon. Yeah, Loki's here. Loki is here. It's Loki, Lord of the Aesir versus Master of Oz, the Dream Battle. Magic Cylinder gets negated. Loki negates spell and trap cards once per turn. Magic Cylinder gets negated. Loki is trying to go for an unwinnable fight for some reason. No, it's not unwinnable. He doubles it. He's at 66. Master of Oz gets outmatched in power. Master of Oz was not strong enough. Chumpster has to play in defense mode. Loki is too damn strong. Spells and traps do not work against Loki anyway. You have to win with pure power. No way you just drew that. Can he negate Polly? Nope. Oh my god. He drew Des Kangaroo. He's going for the counter punch. Nimble Mamongan attack modes. No, he drew it again. He had 2. His mom lets him have 2 trap cards. That is the most unlucky situation for the Chump. The Chump is just about dead. How did he get 2 traps? The Chump, you got screwed. You got 2 Oz's, but he got 2 traps for his card. There's not much left to do. Chumley is in way too much trouble now. Mystic Tomato comes through. The damage is good. Nimble Mamonga will try to heal him back up, but it's not so good, folks. It's not so good. Chumley's holding back the Des Koalas, which is a really bad play, I agree, but they always do that. The AI just ignores Des Koala. It will use it, but it just holds it back. The Vermin are fine because they play in defense mode, but the problem with that is that Giant Rat doesn't. So you need to get something better. Oh! You know, Chump, sometimes I gotta remember to stop questioning you. You are, because honestly, if you destroy Loki, Loki just comes back anyway, so what's the point? There's no reason. That's a quadruple, that's a quintuple chain. That's a chain link 5 right there. Tuner monster. The rat. Lots of draw power. That's interesting, to say the least. At the very least, that was interesting. Alright. Not much you can do now, Chump. I think you're done for. I think you cooked your last meal. Premature Burial brings back the monster, but even though it searches a spell or trap card, there's nowhere to play it. So that doesn't technically matter. That's a lot of it. You just gave your opponent a bunch of attack points, keeping them healthy. Supply Squad again, might as well. Bubonic Vermins are done for. You might as well just Dark Hole. There's actually no reason not to. I know Loki will come back, but whatever. Who cares? You can't be fighting all these monsters. There's just too many of them. Harpies. You're going to let them draw cards before you Harpies? Is that right? The only reason you do that is because you plan on playing Des Koala. That is the only reason you don't Harpies first, is because you plan on Des Koala. Call the Haunted for Master. Master of Oz! Yo! Yo, he's going for battle! He did it with exact damage! The Chump has won! He defeated Loki. He summoned Master of Oz 3 goddamn times. The Chump with exact damage. He gets extra DP. He has done it. Team Ragnarok, one of the most dominating teams of the day, is struggling. We are now going to have to send out Dragon, the Master of Thor. The Chump is ready for duel number 2. Dragon is ready. I am excited. That was a kick in the ass guard. That's pretty funny. I like that. All right, Chumley, can you keep it up for your team? Can Team Apex truly become the Squad League champion? Oh my god, that hand is god tier. We all see it. No, don't waste that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah? Des Kangaroo gets his effect? Both of them get their effects? Oh, no. Death Kangaroo takes too long. Okay. Well, that's fine. That works out perfectly. Bloody Garm. All right. Yep. Dark Hole for free, and you know what to do, Chump. It's time. It's time. Chumley. You know what? Whatever. Majigira is basically a Nukazi. You don't need to summon it just in case there's a TT. That's fine. Master of Oz is already here. He had it naturally in his hand. 4,200. Dragon doesn't know what happened. Dragon is one of the reasons they made it this far using Thor. So how the heck is he getting knocked down? Everyone used their card today. We saw Loki, Thor, and Odin multiple times. All right, we have Giant Rat. Giant Rat goes, no way! He's holding on! That could have been the end of the duel, but Dragon is still standing, thanks to the power of Momonga. Magic Cylinder, that's brutal. That is really brutal, Chump. I'm sorry to say, you're below half. That's a major hit to your life points. You basically just uppercutted yourself. That's... I was going to say, that's a strange play and doesn't make any sense. You just lost the duel off of that play, possibly. Because of piercing damage, I might say you did lose the duel. If he uses the piercing damage correctly. You must go for piercing first. Do not use rat. You must go for piercing. Go for piercing. Yes! The Chump 2-0s! He knocks out Brave. He knocks out freaking Dragon. All that's left is Herald and his Odin. Is Team Apex gonna sweep in Grand Finals? Is Chumley truly this crack today? Herald, what the hell? It's just a koala! How are you guys losing? We are the Nordic gods! We are Team Ragnarok. Alright, here we go. This could be it. And I'm sad to say it out loud. This could be it. Thanks to Tanya's clutch reverse sweep, giving Chumley the chance to sweep at the end. It is a team effort. The only one who hasn't really contributed is Chump Daddy. He's too damn drunk. But he's winning. Chump Daddy can win today's tournament without winning a single duel. That is actually hilarious. He was like, that koala has more attack than your Odin. That koala hits harder than Odin. Let it be known. Magic Cylinder, sure. Alright, we got some damage coming through. None of these cards can defeat Shining Angel, so I'll use said Bubonic Vermin. That's safe. Or Rat, either way. Yeah, you can just Rat. Oh, or you can Horn of the Phantom Beast. You know what? I'd like to save that trap for more important cards, but you know what? It's a Jar Greed. You take the Jar Greed. Alright, Hecatrice is here, and Nimble Momonga doesn't stand a chance. Oh, well, actually, you lost everything now. Nimble Momonga does not stand a chance. Alright, what else you got? More Shining Angels. Smart. But now Majigira is actually strong enough to help out. No! He used God! Can I get a God says no in the chat? Blow it up. He actually used God. Odin with the power of God negates Momonga's stuff. This is not good. Okay, you have the Hex Seal, but it's not good enough. Giant Rat is gonna... What the hell? I think you meant to attack the Angel. Okay, that was... You attacked in the wrong way both times. That's all I'm gonna say. You're lucky that Panda's so strong. Thank you. God says no. Oh, no! I say no! He didn't destroy enough monsters! It's Odin! Father of the Aesir! Majigira Panda doesn't stand a chance. Only Master of Oz can match such a beast. Odin has entered the arena. Somebody needs to stop him. It's up to Vermin, in my opinion. The fuck are you doing in attack mode? Sir, what are you doing? Why? No! Chumley did not sweep. He did amazing. He knocked out 2 of the members. But now that he has fallen, it's all up to Papa. It's all up to Chump Daddy. Alright, Chump Daddy is coming up next. He honestly, Harold's probably still surprised that their team lost 2 members to just Chumley. But now They're coming back. And Chump Daddy, for the first time, could this be your first win of the day? Can your first win be the most important win? The one that wins the whole tournament? Is that a possibility? What if he threw on purpose to give Papa a chance? That's wild. That's just crazy thinking. Alright. Giant Rat's not a bad start out of all these cards. I disagree. Chumley did amazing today. That's a good card to start with. Alright. Damage comes through. Chain Dog didn't stand a chance. Like I said, Rat made more sense. Berserk Gorilla can defeat that problematic monster, though. Berserk Gorilla. God damn it! He's gonna win with God twice! God says double no! You don't get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Pod agreed it's getting worse, but no way he has it again. Okay. I was gonna say there's no way he got Odin twice. That'd be insane. Berserk Gorilla holds the field. You do not win, sir. You just get that Desmanian Devil out there and destroy those beater monsters. That's not too bad for Chump Daddy. Chain Dog too. Why not? Get the whole family out here. That lets you do piercing and pop, I believe. You know what? It weakens. It doesn't pop. It weakens. And that searches for 8 fighter. Sure, you do you. Chump Daddy doing his stuff. I would have destroyed the Angel because you just left him with... If he has a level 2 tuner, you just messed up horribly. He got a level 2 tuner. You just messed up horribly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would you do this to us? Chump Daddy, why would you do this to us? We can already see what's about to happen. You don't even need to do this part. You're being a jerk. You're being a jerk. It's over. It's the power. Okay, that was a misplay, but it doesn't matter because he got Odin, the only card that matters. Odin, father of the Aesir, re-rises. Unaffected by spells and traps, he destroys the gorilla. It's not berserk enough. There isn't enough attack points here. He needs something. Chump Daddy's got a baboon, but that doesn't matter either. None of these cards matter. Nothing stands up to Odin. Premature Burial. Premature Burial brings back just a beater monster because that's all this man needs. Shining Angel is also here. Dog is banished. Desmanian Devil is dead. Giant Rat is dead, but at least it can search. More rats exist. If only he could flip the table. You know what? Closest thing is Dark Hole. I need to stop that. That needs to stop happening. Green Baboon. 8 fighter per game. Chump Daddy's gonna win the tournament! Chump Daddy's top deck is supreme! The only win Chump Daddy had today, and it won Team Apex the tournament! The 3-0 reverse sweep from Tanya, the 2-0 battle damage from Chumley, and the most important victory from Chump Daddy. That was the only time they did not fall back on Tanya. Tanya was like, I better not have to duel. I've done too much today. And she did not. And she did not. These guys have done it. Team Apex, out of all the teams that were here today, this was definitely one of the bigger surprises. I highly doubt that most of you thought they would actually win the whole thing. But especially after their first duel, but Team Apex is here. They are at the top of the food chain. They truly did it, everybody. Nobody messes with Team Apex. Nobody is stronger than this squad. This was such a fun idea. I'm glad it was hype. I'm glad it came together. I hope you liked the 3-on-3 style because I do plan on doing future Squad League tournaments with, we might bring back some teams. We will definitely have some new teams, but, they won't be all the time, but expect some new ones in the future for sure because this was so much fun. This was such a great time. So without further ado, Team Apex is your Squad League champion. Ragnarok did amazing today, getting 2nd place. Orichalcos did amazing today, getting 3rd. Team New World, for a first showing, 4th place is okay. The rest of these teams are ass. They are ass. Yeah, you could say a team victory. I don't know about like a character victory. But yeah, this was a shorter tournament today. I didn't know it'd be this short. I didn't know how to measure how many teams we were going to need because I've never done a squad one before. But there we go. There we go. I love this. They're definitely not going to be best of 3. I like that they're 1-1-1, but we'll add more teams next time. I just didn't know how long or short it would be. But yeah, here are all your teams. Unicorn fought, but they did not win. Team Evolution fought, and they did terribly. Cataclysm, Merrick went ham. Sherry tried, but they were destroyed. Good job, Team Apex. Amazing tournament. Next week, I think we'll be restarting our story from the moon. It's time to get back to that. I hope you're all excited to see the results. But I hope you enjoyed today. Today was fun. Today was a great time. Thank you all for being here. Bye, guys.